Well, happy surprise Saturday. Well, kind of surprise Saturday. We kind of knew, kind of didn't. Thank you, Olive. Hi, Mayor. I heard a flash. No, you didn't. It's a lie. Oh, hi, peeps. I know we don't do too many Saturdays, but it is a special day. 'Tis special. We have a Midnight Society event that is happening today. And I just so happen to have the opportunity to stream it. So we are. Sparkle, hello. What's up, Apocrypha? Good to see you. What up, Crow? How we doing, homies? Cheetah, PA. Night, good to see ya. Hey, how are ya? Disliked. Game with me. What's up, Rami? Nutty Coffee, hello. Daisy, hello. I know it's typically pretty late for some peeps during the week, but these weekend ones, sometimes we get to sneak in an early stream. So other than me, I think Gremmy Grem might also be streaming this. If I read the details correctly. I'll verify that. I'll go check our channels and see if there's anybody else that had jumped in last minute to decide to do it. But I'll double check. Hey, Tika, how are you? What's up, Kaz? Vidi, hello. But yes, we've only played minimal amounts of Killer Klowns, so I was very much so consider myself a noob. Too hot to go out and do anything today, dude. It's 94, 95 here. I think the feel is like 99 or 100. Yep. Confirmed. Not going anywhere. How you doing, Dub? Hi, Kale. Yeah, you bet your ace I'm not going anywhere. I ain't going anywhere. No shot. Same here. Yeah. Nope. No, I mean, shit, to be honest with you, even if it was like 70 degrees perfect outside, I still wouldn't be going anywhere. Yeah. I'm a cave dwelling troll. That's just my life, man. That's what I like. Hi, Phoenix. What up, Sid? Good to see ya. Hey, how are you? How's everybody doing? The event is technically supposed to start at 2 my time, 2 p.m. EST. So that's in like seven-ish minutes. So I wanted to go live a few minutes before so we could talk a little bit beforehand so we can just kind of jump right into the games whenever it's time. 98 for you? Yeah, dude. No, thank you. No, thank you. Mommy Milkers, what up, homie? 69 for you outside. Giggity. Introverts and cave dwelling trolls. Listen. I can be extroverted when I need to be, but I'm like a very introverted extrovert. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Hungry Jack, thank you for the 5 months. Sanitation. Been out in this heat all day. It's nice to be able to relax and catch. Oh my God, dude. I know Chinggis is out in this like all day. I think he was like helping the kiddos with stuff like Boy Scout stuff. Oh my God, dude. Woof. Aging has made me an introvert. Well, no, it's more of a choice thing. Chinggis is home and ready to play though. Chinggis is I would continually refer to him as our sweat. I call him our sweat, and it has nothing to do with the heat of today. It just has to do with gaming in general. I call him the sweat. The reason I call people sweats, when I say that, it's a compliment. When I say it's a compliment, it's because they're really good. When I call someone a sweat, it means they're really good at the game. And I don't know how to combat them. Chinggis right there, him, he's really good at gaming. This is not my usual time. No. No, this is not my usual time. No, we are playing with Midnight Society today. Exciting stuff. Quack. Hi, Ellen. Hi, friendo. No, we are playing with Midnight Society today, so it's going to be a freaking blast, man. He does call me a sweat. I do. It's because he knows. It's because he knows the strategies. He's learned the strategies in this game of what to do. So hopefully I become at some point a survivor with him, and then I can learn. I would learn. He picked it up very fast. Yes. Well, Irish picked it up really fast. Irish is another one that was playing a lot of Killer Klowns and picked it up like really quickly. So yeah, when you put a couple people together that learned the game very fast, it's a deadly combo. Yeah. Hey, Vogel. Ellen, thank you for the 13 months. Ellen, I just need to make you an automatic walk-on sound. I need to make you an automatic walk-on sound that's the turtle. I really need to. Himawari, hello, friend. Mr. Krabs is getting all sweaty again. Mr. Krabs. How about that, Mr. Krabs? You're a sweat at front. That's true. Once you yeah, I think that's what it is. When you realize like your strengths, when you realize what you're good at, and you figure out how to use the system, you know? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Mrs. Spars, hello, welcome in. Gamer Wolf, thank you for gifting us. Wait, 6 months to Fajita. Gamer Wolf. But Randy. Oh, I forgot to do this, by the way. I forgot to do. I totally didn't reset this. I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. I made la boo-boo. Hold on. Mistakes were made. Okay, I fixed it. Yeah, GG's. Game World, thank you so much, homie. Fajita, yeah, enjoy the subs for 6 months. Sheesh. Oh, my Lanta. This must be that. No. We're not that far away. What is today? The 22nd? 24 hours on like the 29th. Ready to clown around? Hi, Tater. Cat Lady, thank you for the bits. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. Do we know who's putting the gang together today? No, but we can quickly decide. I think whoever's most used to the menus and everything else. Dolly and I are at our computers. Okay, Dolly's going to do it. Awesome. Thank you. That'd be amazing. That'd be awesome. Unless you're talking about something else and I misinterpreted. Yeah. Insomniac, thank you for the bids. Hi, friend. Yes. So I'm going to get, actually, let me go ahead and get it booted. Let me go ahead and get Killer Klowns booted. How many times have we streamed this? Once? I think. One time? Before we need to go finish our Saturday. Here for team events. Hell yeah, dude. If I can be, I want to be. That's for damn sure. Uh-oh. Jesus. Hey, Dina. Hi, Queen. Tired Pamster. Hello, friend. I can't even make a balloon animal. Oh, because not being a high enough level. I feel like, honestly, you level, like, look, I'm level 28, and I don't feel like I've played that much. No idea about this game. Let's get some knowledge. Not going to get it from me. These guys they're a little scary, but I don't think when you're playing the game itself, I don't think it's as terrifying as you would think. Yeah. Your level makes me think. I really don't. I don't. Like, you level in the game even when you fail. So that's the... It's a cartoon. You're right. Exactly. It's not like a jumps. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Negative reinforcement. You learn what not to do. Been in there sweating in his free time. You get out of here. You shut your lips. No, I have not. How dare you? But listen, Killer Klowns has always kind of, I don't know, it's always had a spot for me, in a manner of speaking, because of my mom. My mom loved this movie. She loved. She had a thing with clowns. Really weird. But she collected, she was like a weirdo. Like out of all the things she could collect, she collected clowns. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. This is a woman that would like smoke a pack of Reds and drink like a 2-liter of Pepsi a day and collected clowns. This explains a lot. What the hell is that supposed to mean? But I don't know if that's where horror started for me, was like around this era, was like this. But like I remember watching this with my mom. Sounds like a legend. She was pretty awesome. She was pretty awesome. She was pretty great. We can smell your trauma. It was really weird. I stayed away from that corner of her room where she had her clowns. Yeah, we didn't go near that. We didn't touch that. Yeah, really strange. But yeah. If we hit the sub goal, you're gonna eat more beans. I mean, as of right now, until I think of something else, yes. Yeah, that's basically what I'll do. Yes. Molo, thank you for the 14 months. Hello, you beautiful bean. Okay, speaking of beans. Okay, Dahlia, thank you for the 26 months. Oh, hey, how are ya? No touchy the clowns. No, no, no. No touchy. No touchy. No, no, no. No touchy. All right, let me do this real quick. Go to here. Do this. Do this. Do that. Do that. All right. Okay. We joining on you. I don't know if I should be the one in control, if I should be behind the wheel. I think the person that should be behind the wheel should be whoever knows the most. Hi, Holly. I'm here for the clown trauma. I'm full of it. Take the wheel. Grem and Dahlia know the most. We should probably hop on Grem. Would Grem be willing? Does it have in-game chat? Yes. Yes, it does. And when you get trapped inside of the cotton candy cocoon, it's muffled. It's muffled. Thank you, Coach. Holly, I hope you're having a good day, friend. Dahlia just need to step away. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no worries at all. Yeah, of course. Let's all just pile on Graham. I'm down. Yeah, cotton candy cocoon. Yeah. Now, what they don't have in the game that I have not seen, I don't know if there's a reason that they excluded it, or maybe it's in there and I've never seen it. In the movie, the clowns would trap them in the cotton candy cocoons, and they would drink from it with a straw. I don't know if that's in here or not, but like, yummy. Delish. Cuddle pile Graham. I'm down for a cuddle pile on Graham. Is Graham okay with the cuddle pile? Here, we can look at the customized. This is what I have so far. I don't have much. Can we not talk about drinking? Okay. You know you enjoy it. Start and stand by. Thank you, Tater. Yes. So, guys, side note, Graham is also streaming this. And I believe, if I read correctly, that Queen is also going to be streaming it on TikTok. Yes, there you go. There you go. Graham will be the host. Awesome. So here's my clowns for right now. Again, this is just, I don't know what I'm doing to an extent. But look at the clowns, though. So this is my first guy. Here's my second one. Look, I made this in honor of, I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Yeah. And then there's that guy that I haven't even used yet. I guess I recently unlocked him. But look at the other guys. Hold on. I want you to see the other ones. Look. So there's the tank. But then look at this guy. I want him. I want him. I want him. Shredmaster, hello, friend. Shron Cat, hello. I know, look at him, and he's so cute. He's so cute. You play Brawler? Dude, I would absolutely play Brawler. If I was a high enough level, I would play Brawler. Keep me posted on levels, by the way, guys. If the volume is too high. No touchy. No touchy. He's so cute. Who are we playing with? Midnight Society. A slew of Midnight Society peeps. You'll see when we get in there. Once we get in there, you'll see who we're playing with. It's all private match, so it's going to be great. It's going to be all friends. Little guy makes me think of what? Why would that make you think of that? That doesn't make. Oh, because of. Oh, never mind. Okay. Hilarious. And then for the human, I don't know what to do for the human. I don't know what to change. I don't know. I don't know what to do. There's athletic, rebellious, and heroic. I just been leaving it on athletic. I don't know. I just work here. Yeah. Cooldown isn't up yet, so ew, hi Roxy. Athletic is the best. Okay. I feel like stamina is extremely important. Yeah. Into fan, thank you for the follow. Boxing, appreciate you. Welcome in. You're definitely rebellious. No, I'm not. Does that really look like me? I mean, that doesn't. I mean, this is definitely me. All right, none of them are me. Confirmed. I'm not any of these people. I don't. I don't belong here. I'm just gonna go somewhere else. Finger guns. Yeah, finger guns are where it's at. Yeah, the outfit. I don't know if I've unlocked better ones. I could be cop. There's ones you can buy. This gives me. We were just talking about Return of the Living Dead not too long ago. This gives me that feel right there, that 80s feel. It's pretty rad. I want this, but I want it in a blue plaid. I want a blue plaid. I'm so sad that they don't have one. I mean, that's probably the closest I can get. That turtleneck? You like the turtleneck? I could go with it. That could be me. It's me, Jessica. But I would just go rocking the red. I think the red's fine. Outside of that, I think it's fine. Special character. Digital Deluxe. Mike Tobacco and Debbie Stone. I feel like, wasn't that the actual guy from the movie? What you need is a baseball. I know, but where? I don't think you can actually. Okay, no, I don't think you can have glasses and a hat at the same time. Oh, wait, yes, you can. I haven't unlocked it. That's what it was. Never mind, I lied. You can. Brainflake, hello. If I get to level 33, we might be in business. What's the carnival cap? Do they have that in black? No. Negative. All right. When we get to this might be the money. This might be the one. All right. Back it up. Back it in. Let me begin. It's been too long. I know. Okay. Challenges. Better than no cap? Yeah. Level 33? Yeah. We're level 28 right now. I don't know if these matter too much. All the hats are like the Guy Fieri visors with the hair attached. 3, 3, 3, 3. Destroy 5 noisemakers. Okay. Okay. What's this one? Complete 5 perfect escape-based interactions. Escape 3 cocoons with a knife. That's a knife. As an athletic, escape 5 invasions. Okay. Kat, welcome in. How are you? Okay, I think right now we're just waiting on old Grammy shorts. Once old Grammy Graham is ready. Oh, I see in a party. Oh, but they're all just one. Is this game kind of like TBD? I think it is like has like hints of it, but I don't think it's like I think it's like a mixture of like Friday the 13th meets DBD meets blah blah, like all this. Getting it started now. Awesome. Thank you, Chinggis. Yeah, it's more like F13 because you have to go around and you have to loot and you have to find things to help you escape. And the escapes are all different. So like there's, which I'm still kind of learning. There's like a boat, like in certain maps, there's different escapes, but on like the one map, there's like a boat escape where you need gas and you need a spark plug. And then on the other one, you need like on the gate, you need a key and a blunt weapon. Yeah. Among Us for the mini games, kind of. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. But yeah, the graphics are really good. I think the game itself is really well done. I just need to play it more, to be honest. I think that's probably the bigger thing. But these games like this, I just really like to play in more of a private match setting, way more than I do online. I might need to change my keybinds. Hello?
Can you hear my fan by chance?
Wait. I need to change my keybinds. One sec.
Hello?
Hi, everybody.
Hello?
I forgot.
I see you, Chinggis.
Can you see
Queen
me?
Kill, FlashForce, Trippin', Mark, and Freeman.
I love that song.
Let me go check on Dahlia. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello,
You
I'm
sound
assuming
great.
you still can't change keybinds, which is kind of ridiculous.
Oh my god, I just saw my ping.
Your thing, yeah. Mine is not good either.
Well, it's wild that you can't change your keybinds.
52 ping.
That is wild.
How are you gonna cope?
Oh my god.
No, on my
Alright,
side it
Dahlia's
shows I'm
loading in now,
at
too.
90.
Right, it says 52 here. Mine is 1.
Oh, weird.
Sub 100 ping.
This thing,
Yeah.
if you have a higher ping, they'll be able to catch you.
Having a game where you can't change your keybinds is very different. All right, this one here. Let's see, I
Grim
think
with the
it's
hacks, 0 ping. Good grief.
I know, it's like he's hosting. It's crazy.
Right? It's magic.
Let's
Let's
try
live
this.
on the server.
I always have push to talk on my mouse. That's why I'm trying to change it.
So are we going full
Hello?
randos? Hello?
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Stupid not changing keybinds in game thing.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Right.
Are they
do
all
we
streaming?
have
Graham
enough for a
is,
full
and so is
lobby,
Queen.
or is it?
There's Dahlia.
We should have
Ooh.
enough for a full lobby.
We're waiting for
Ooh,
Chiba
okay.
too.
Okay.
He has to
No
shower,
way.
poop, vacuum, feed the cat, shower the cat, poop the cat.
But then he's gonna change a litter box
Little
after
cat
he
squeeze.
showers, then shower again.
Correct. Shower the litter
Has anybody
box.
told him that he shouldn't be shitting in the cat's litter box? That it's
Shower
bad?
in the litter.
You know
I mean,
what?
he's
I think we
efficient.
forgot about that.
He's saving time in a manner of speaking.
I guess that's true.
It's for little cheebs and big cheebs.
And the cat.
They are louder than Flash. Are they louder
He's a
than,
cat.
like, do I need to turn the game
Legend of
down?
Twilight, he's a cat.
Is the game
Legend
very
of-
loud?
Has anyone ever heard that song?
No.
No. I think
Has
you need
anybody
to sing
seen
it for
Chiba
us in its
in it?
entirety.
Sorry, Grim.
I don't know. Maybe he's taking a shower because he said he was dirty, you know? So he might be late.
They sound fine.
know.
Sounds
Playing
good to
with
me.
his
A little
milk
bit
bags.
loud.
Cheap is never.
I don't even know if I can change
Never.
their
It never
volume.
happens.
Streamer mode on. Not by much.
I mean, rounds
Music
are 15
volume.
minutes max. So
sound,
we
dialogue.
can still roll with 8 and have a good time.
All right.
Yeah, we
You
can do
wanna-
that.
Yeah, I say we. I
Like
say
5
we-
minutes
yeah,
ago,
'cause-
he asked if we were doing in-game chat or Discord, so he
Care
should
Bear.
be able to-
Oh yeah, a million percent doing it in here. Can you imagine all of us in a Discord call?
Oh no, thank you.
Wait a minute. He's got 76. Okay.
Yeah, push to talk. Absolutely.
I'm not on push to talk.
Well, okay. Well, if you're not streaming, it's a different story.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
We don't want push to talk. I want to hear you scream.
Any screamers and shit.
Wow.
Screamers.
Oh my God! Thank you for the
Thank you,
raid.
Olive.
Oh my God!
Oh
thank
my
you for the
God!
gift.
Wow, let's
my
do
God.
a giveaway
Oh
for
my God.
$10,000. No way.
Oh my
Wow.
God! Check out my giveaway.
Hold up a second.
Why are
10,000
some
to
people
get over there.
green?
I was gonna say.
Are we
I
waiting
could
on
do a lot
anybody
with
right now?
$10,000. Are you what?
Are we waiting on anyone right now? Because
We're
I have a
waiting on
spot that
Chiba
we
to
can
figure
fill.
out how to speak
Olive, are
in-game.
you playing?
That's what I'm saying. Olive is on standby to fill that space if necessary.
So the only person that said they're coming that's not here is Evie.
Okay.
I can ping Evie.
Okay.
Abby!
I want 10
Why is
minutes.
it
away
so
on
green?
Okay, that's
now.
just
What does
selfish.
green mean?
That means they
And
read
Eric?
You're ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eric.
Oh, I think Eric
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
said, yeah.
Yeah, green means
She
ready. If you
has
hit
been
R, you could
messaged.
change your preference. If you don't
that-
want to be
that
random,
it?
you could pick
Oh, there
clown
we
or
go. Hello?
human.
Oh, classic.
Jesus Christ. It took me like 15 minutes to realize push to talk was on.
I'm going to make a
Wow.
compilation
Yeah.
of the
Said in the
beginning of
bathroom.
every multiplayer game we've ever done.
Yeah,
it's,
well,
it's this.
I couldn't
yeah,
find
buddy,
the
I-
setting.
10 minutes in. Wait, hold on. I think that's it. Hello?
There we go.
Morgan Freeman. I love it.
Well,
I
to be
just
fair,
noticed your
Freeman.
name.
To be fair, for this one, Cheebs, you can't even change the keybinds.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that kind of makes.
No, you
That sucks.
can't.
So if I want to change
Hi,
push to talk to my
Kill.
mouse, I can't. It has to be.
Well,
T.
depends on how you have that set up. So for mine, I had changed my mouse button to T. So that way I can use my mouse.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
as
see,
long
that's
as you
thinking
have
like
the
a-
software for your
That's
mouse.
next
you
level.
can,
Yeah, I
like,
have
manually do it.
SteelSeries, so
That's
I-
the
yeah, I
exact
use
same
that.
thing I did with mine.
I
With
think
my mouse.
Logitech has stuff like that too.
Yeah, I have the
Yeah,
Logitech
HyperX
app, so
does
How
maybe
do you
too.
do blurp noises?
Yeah.
I think
Depends if
most
you're
of
on
the games
desktop,
game,
if you're on
maybe
mobile.
possibly.
This is. I'm gonna be honest. This is literally
There's a
my
red
first
icon
time
for it.
playing.
Yeah.
I
Hi,
just
Vanessa.
Oh,
installed
yeah,
it.
so
Welcome in.
This
Thank you.
is just,
Yeah.
You know,
You're a
this is
clown
for fun.
If you're on
I don't think
desktop,
any
it
of
should
us
be
are
to the
super
right.
experienced, but
If you're on
Chingus might be
mobile,
the
it should
most
be below the
experienced out of
stream.
everyone. But what? Yeah, this
Chelsea,
is
thank
just,
you for the
Oh
follow.
no! Come on,
So
man.
he automatically chooses clown the moment you say that.
What a
we are
segue.
here
Okay.
for deodorant. And
Wait, you
it's
can
super
choose?
not
I
gonna
thought
be
you
sweaty.
could choose.
You can pick
You
a
can- yeah,
preference.
You can choose.
Yeah, you can hit R.
Oh,
Oh no, it's R.
Because
Are
it's
you
a
guaranteed
private
to go to your
match, we
preference or
can.
no?
No. So if we
Got
all
you.
picked clown, it would still do the thing. In
Okay.
private
Button work.
matches, you can select
Oops.
your preference.
Let me go ahead and mute that.
And otherwise, you can just do random like this.
Do it on the
So if I'm
Logitech
speaking
app.
now,
you
yeah,
can
I
hear,
have
right?
SteelSeries,
We
and
can
I
hear
know
you.
that on the
Okay.
SteelSeries
Excellent. I've got it
engine,
on
you
my
can
mouse
do
now.
it.
Wait.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. I am cold, so I am going to put my hoodie on because it's freezing down here.
It's literally
I-
summer, Dahlia.
I wish I could
Yeah.
say that.
But
So
I mean,
should
our
we go
base
ahead and get
also-
Olive in here to make it 10 of 10 players?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah,
should
the
if
only-
the other two are not here.
It was Eric and Evie are the only two. And
Correct,
Eric,
if they're not responding.
Yeah.
I've never actually had a full 10-person lobby in this. It's always had at least one
Especially a
bot.
private match.
It's because we're cool.
Olive! Olive was being super freaking awesome and
So
was
goddamn
on
cool.
standby. Look how fast she is.
Way to kill the chat.
Hi, Olive.
Look how fast she is.
Hi, Olive.
Hello.
Oh my
Hello.
God. I
Hello.
love your new
Hello.
profile
Ready.
picture.
Hello.
It's so
I have
cool.
never played this before, so
It's gonna be awesome.
That's okay. That's all good.
it's gonna be
I have the
great.
gun that I will spam
Oh,
flash
it might
with like
not-
last time.
Dude, I doubt they nerfed it. It's not fair. I don't even know what
Yeah.
gun it was.
Because I have it on still activated.
Oh,
There's one that shoots
Oh,
the
there we go.
balls
Son
that
of a
bounce
bitch.
around. That's really has the
I
AOE
hate
damage.
shooting the balls that bounce.
Yeah, they're the best.
I hate those.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited to do it.
Yeah, shoot the balls.
I don't know if
balls.
I even
Balls.
unlocked that one yet.
Yeah, I want to shoot some balls.
I'm
Heard
too
she
low
uses
to have
a
unlocked
super-
anything. So I'm
All
ready.
right, so let's
I'm
do the
just
music part to
crazy.
start. This is
Okay.
this is an excellent match, and
So-
I think you'll all love it.
I think
10 people. That's
if I were to guess, I'd say 70% of the people have, 70 to 80% of the people here have played. And I think 40 to 50% know what they're doing. The others are just kind of here to have fun. I don't know. I think I'm middle ground. That is not me.
Send in the
I'm not a clown.
That is.
How do I know? How do I know?
me. Okay, I don't remember what I'm doing. All right, I do remember that. We need to look for the meeting point because that's important. I'm 57 away.
Killer Klowns taking over our town?
Running is not a good thing, I think. But I guess fuck it at this point, yeah.
I'll save this for later.
Is there a way to like, okay, I'm thinking of like F-13 style.
Can always use one of these.
Found a key. I'm thinking F-13 style where like you can jog and not sprint. Because you see the little bar at the bottom? That's telling you the noise I'm making. Is it possible to jog and not sprint? Hello? Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Sure you want some? Are you sure you want some? I would run away if I was you.
E. Wait. Nope. Shut. Hello? Fucking shut. Nothing here. Shit. We just need to get away from them. All right, so it's not going well, I think. We've already got a few people in cocoons. Is that a fucking clown?
Flash.
Yes.
Hi, Flash.
There's a clown there.
Okay. Where?
Fucking.
Uh-oh.
Fuck it, I'm running. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, how many? Why is it? Why does it feel like there's like 17 clowns?
I see a little sounder making.
What you doing?
Oh, look, the gun that has fucking unlimited ammo.
Come here. It's not unlimited, okay?
It's not unlimited. It's just unlimited. Hey, how are you?
Hello.
I feel like I've run into 17 of you and I don't know how that works. Hold on, here. Here, I have something. Here.
Come here.
No, have the pan.
Okay, bye. Okay,
No,
bye,
no,
friend.
you need a pan.
Okay, I got you.
I dropped the gas and
Okay,
I know
I'm gonna
where I
go,
dropped it.
put him in the thing.
So the boat is directly in front of me where the other person is. Look, I have two of them. There's 3 clowns. There's 7 survivors. 2 of them are here. Literally right here. So I don't know where the other survivors are. He's camping. He's fucking camping. Get out of here, Graham. We're gonna hold out. I might get lucky. You can be freed by a player. How does Olive know what she's doing?
Oh man, if you hadn't shown up when you did.
Thank you. How do you know what you're doing?
Can't wait to take a crack at those clowns now.
Came out and tried to kill me.
I've been killed.
Okay.
Chiba.
Shiva.
Basement Bubba. All right. But you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said about the noise? This is your first time playing? I played like once or twice before. If you heard... What is that? Why? Ooh, that could be useful.
I can probably use this against
If
the
you
clown.
heard what she said... Oh, fuck it. She said something about my noise. So because I was sprinting, she knew where I was. We're just going to go for it. Is there multiple maps? Yes. There's like 5. I don't remember.
This is useless without the missing part.
I know. Shut up.
Zow.
I need a spark plug. When you run, they can see you. Yes. What I don't know is I don't know how to like lightly run because she's sprinting, so they literally know exactly where she is. Hey, how are
I
you?
found the compass. Hey,
We don't have a spark
I
plug,
found
do
the
you?
compass. No, I've been looking and I haven't found them.
You literally just walk right in front of me to check that.
No, I had already checked all these.
But that wasn't open.
Those are shotgun shells. There's
Oh, that's
there's,
why. Oh, okay. Oh.
baseball bats. There's no spark plugs down here.
Pound for
But
pound,
do you want the
I
the
dig some
compass?
Dead clown.
No, that's okay. Well, shit. Do we know? I have the key. Do you know where the exit is?
No, but I can give you the compass because I don't know how to
Oh, I don't know how to use it.
how do you...
Just
Oh,
throw
I
it?
didn't mean to throw it at you, but
Oh.
yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
So it should show you like which exit is where.
I see a walkie-talkie. I see gas. I see a bunker. I see 2 that are like walkout ones. I don't know what that means.
Those are exits, but we don't
But I
know which one.
Right, but I don't know what they are. Yeah. All right, how do I drop this?
Do you want to head towards this one?
Here.
Which one
I'm
was
gonna take that
closest?
compass.
Delicious.
There's one 30 meters this way.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like we're going to get caught because we're talking.
That's not the boat, is it?
No, the boat's literally behind us.
Okay.
So you have to be careful. I'm not pushing to talk right now. Oh, all of you got kicked? How'd that happen?
Oh, I don't think... Ooh, did I check this
She's
cooler? I don't know if I checked this one.
Oh, humans revived. Nice. Yeah, when you're talking in game, so I'm talking to you guys. When you're talking in game, they can hear you. I have no idea. Would you fucking... What? Can I...
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
I don't know. Steve?
Oh, I have 2 spark plugs. I have 2 spark
To the
plugs.
boat.
I don't know.
Oh, Flash
To the boat.
has
Shh,
Flash
shh,
has
to the
fuel.
boat. To the boat. To the boat. To the boat. It's already in the boat.
Let's
Oh,
go.
wait, there's a spark plug here. Do you have inventory for it? It's in this box. I don't know how to drop them. The spark plug's in there
Hey,
yet.
to the boat.
Okay, let's go. I revived everybody too. I used the revival
Nice.
machine.
Yeah, I've already got the gas in the boat.
I had cleared the boat off, so hopefully nobody's gone back there and put more goo on it.
Goo.
Goo.
What does the boat need besides gas?
The spark plug.
Spark plugs.
Okay. Yeah, I got one, and then
Two
you
spark-
got another one if you need 2.
Yep. 2 spark plugs and a can of gas.
There's a clown right there, by the way.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We might just have to go full force at it. I don't know.
We don't have anything sharp to kill them with. I just got a frying pan.
I do.
Oh, you do?
I have a knife.
I have an air horn that I can distract him with. Is there another clown over there?
Poor Chinggis.
Oh, they're there. They're there. Just follow it.
Yep.
Fucking follow. Look at it. Would you fucking... Okay.
Let's go, bro.
Flash is killing me. That's an abuse of power.
I would never do such a thing. They're gonna get got. They're gonna get got. They're all there. Human escaped. Oh, they fucking... They took the boat and left. Good times. All right, no one. I'm gonna go over this way. They left. Yeah, they left. Oh well. We'll go this way. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe that. I think there's an escape. I would have done the same. How dare you? All 3 clowns are at the boat. So what I'll do is I'll go over this way. They left you to die. This is correct. I'm gonna go over this way. And maybe I'll get lucky. Ran the other way. I was attacking the clown that was literally behind you. What do you mean? Kill was literally behind you. I play the air horn. I'm sitting there smacking the shit out of Kill, and then you guys left. No, it's all good. You guys, you had to leave. You didn't have a choice. You did have to leave. If I did not go after Kill, I don't know if you guys would have made it out alive. Because you had 2 in front of you. You had 1 behind you.
Hey.
Yeah.
You'll be all kinds of screwed if the clown apocalypse blows, as it's fixing to do any second.
The key to the bridge. Yeah, but I don't even know what that... I need a blunt weapon. I have no idea where that is. I don't know where the... That's the part of the issue, is that I don't know really what I'm doing with that, like how to find that stuff. What the fuck?
Let's see how those clowns like a brick to the head.
Did you see that son of a bitch?
I'm gonna have the last laugh now, clowns.
Oh no. Not Olive. It's already been searched. How do I leave? Let's go, baby. I went the right way. I will take it. Oh, I got really, really lucky. I got really, really lucky.
I don't really understand what's happening.
Oh my
Clowns
god.
have landed. Play your first match. Let's go! I did it!
I did it.
I did it!
Congratulations.
Well done, Chiba.
Congratulations.
You're doing great,
Clown
Chiba.
victory. So 3 clowns killed 7 of us. That's gotta not be a good thing.
I hope my revive revived a couple people because I used the revive machine.
Pretty sure it
Yeah,
did.
you revived us
You
I
once.
saw
Yeah.
some people
Dude, you got
back.
me and Chiba up.
Yeah. You gave us a second life, which we appreciate.
Me and Tater just left Flash behind.
They did.
Well,
After
you went
yeah.
way too far, and I was like, there's no way he's gonna make it back.
Wait, where's Flash?
Attacking kill.
Screw him, we're leaving.
So you both left by both and left him behind? Is that what it was?
That's
So
right.
he went to go fight Kill, but we were already like getting swarmed by Grem and
They
me,
had
so
to
we
leave.
leave.
They had to leave.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't
They
know
left me
where I was
behind,
going.
I didn't care.
But I
Yeah,
still,
I
I
was
still
just
got out
So
though.
when you have toxic DBD streamers pulling people out of the
Oh
exit. So.
my
Yeah,
god.
right?
I just
Right?
want to point
Let
out.
me just real
Right.
quick say how bad I felt stabbing Gremlin.
Oh, I'm glad
I
you
didn't
felt
feel
that
bad
way.
Did you
after
yell that you were
just
sorry, though?
abandoned
So the
me
clowns
to
can't
your
see
wife.
when you're walking. They
First
cannot
seconds of the
see.
game,
They cannot
Queen,
see when
Kill,
you're walking.
and Grem got me. They like literally teamed up on
Yeah.
me. And I'm
When you're
gonna focus
running,
them so hard
You have
when I
like
get
that,
clowned.
that pulse.
Oh,
Listen,
I'm
I've seen you play
sorry.
Rust, Tater. I know what you like.
What about toxic DVD streamers? I don't know. Why are you
Yeah.
offended by someone
Human.
talking about toxic DVD
All
streamers?
right. Yes,
What does that say about
running
you?
the clowns can detect you, but not all over the map. It's not DBD. They
Yeah,
have to
no.
be within range of you to do
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
So the
Dreadstone
humans have
afternoon, my
to
friend. How are you?
Find the objects to get out. So gas, spark plug to get out via the boat, an axe or something blunt and heavy.
I found the key.
and a
I have no
key
idea where to go with
to
it.
get out of the
Yeah, I
out
had a
of
key
the,
as well.
I
the
think it's-
gate.
That's a good,
Two
yeah.
spark plugs to use the teleportation portal. A spark plug,
You're not toxic, you're
gasoline,
Chestnut.
and a card to use a bunker. So you want to run around opening as many things as you can. Now, if you have a bat,
I
fire
can't take
poker,
her.
an axe, or something, you beat the crap out of the clowns. And if you
Yeah.
find a knife or a fire poker or an
Okay,
axe,
send her down here then.
when you hit the
Sorry, I'm eating.
clowns,
What the-
in the face.
The potential for this game, the menu screens to cut people off is so great. Thank you for the lowdown. I only know so much.
All right, I'll shut up. It's fine.
I hit.
I was
Do
customizing my
you
clown.
do
Sorry,
you mind if
I-
I do
It's okay.
team preference because I was clown, so I can be a human next one?
Yeah.
So that
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
do
That's
the
fine.
story? Okay.
I
I'm
just
trying to
said
find where.
the capability for this game to cut people off in the menus is so good.
Yeah. It's just like
How do I
Yeah.
change my character?
Okay, bye.
just
I don't
in
think
the
you can,
main.
can you?
Bye. Have a great time.
to change the actual
in
character.
the
It was
main-
before, yeah.
In the main
Yeah, in the-
menu,
in,
you
like,
gotta
the
go to
main
customize.
party.
You can change your character? I thought it was automatic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you unlock more characters and clowns when you level up. So if this is the first
Oh.
time you're playing, you've got
Yeah.
Well, I probably don't have anything anyways. Yeah.
Well, I got an achievement, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Where was the portal
Good job.
machine? I couldn't.
I don't. Oh, the
More than
thing
one
that,
map. Yes.
brings
There's
people
like
back from the dead.
4 or 5.
No, I know where that was. I couldn't
I
find
think.
the portal machine. It said it needed 2 spark plugs, but I couldn't find it on the map.
I have no.
I don't know.
Oh, I have no clue.
Yeah, they random
I
spawn.
think, yeah, I think it's random.
Ah, okay.
I didn't even know there was a boat. Learned that.
Don't you ever forget.
Yeah, I won't ever forget now.
Just look for water and, you know, you're close.
Yeah, pretty much like the beach.
So what's
And
the
to
best?
free people from the
Are we-
cocoons, you press E when you get close.
Oh, I need to ready up. Sorry,
if
my
you
bad.
can't, then they're already unalive.
I was giving people time.
Imagine.
And
Shiva
you
doing
and
a
not
Shiva.
being
Shocking
ready.
turn of events, honestly.
How does Grim have 0 ping, by the way? How is this
Because
happening?
it's his
He's
own
happy.
lobby.
Host.
He's happy.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, I was gonna say, how is Grem lucking out? The only
He's
one.
happy.
He's got Skynet.
Hacker man.
Skynet.
He's got that Skynet.
And
Confirmed
Olive is
hacker.
in his back
Taking over.
garden because she has the second lowest.
Do you guys know how to adjust people's individual like volume? It was. I think
No,
it's
No.
like
I was
gone
trying
from
to
the
do
don't.
that
Awesome.
here. It
Figure it
doesn't
out.
work.
If we're too
You're gonna
loud,
ask them
let
to
us know
speak
and we'll
up.
turn
I was gonna say,
You
ourselves
can
down.
Yeah,
mute
if anyone's
people,
loud.
but I don't think you can turn them up.
Everyone's good. The only one for me is like Chinggis is weirdly quieter. than
Yes.
everyone
Yeah,
else.
I
Yes,
couldn't.
he is.
I thought
Is
it was
that
there
better?
previously, but maybe it
A
got
little bit.
removed in an update. I don't know.
Is anyone too loud though? Because that would be important to know.
Well, someone
Not-
in chat
not for
said Cream
me.
is a little loud, but other
Was-
than that,
I'm
I'm not
sorry.
really
I think
sure.
we can turn down our own stuff. I
Yeah,
sound
Queen, if
like
you could just stop
Exist
speaking.
like that.
If you could just
Oh
stop
my- do
speaking
you
for the
want
rest
me
of
to
the game, that'd be
stop
great.
How dare you, Queen?
Can you hear me?
That's right. I keep losing my voice.
Yeah, I
Like
can
I was
hear you,
telling
Chingus.
Flash.
Oh, I need more water.
Damn DVD screamers.
I know,
Oh,
right?
great.
Right.
My mouse is updating. Oh, great.
Uh,
You said your mouse is updating?
Yeah, the software is updating. This is a
timing.
great time.
No.
Thanks.
They do
Oh my
that?
goodness.
It's
Mouse.
perfect.
Yeah, mice updates. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that. Oh my
Squeak,
God.
squeak.
Squeak, squeak. Yeah, the other maps, there's a couple of really good maps. There are. Now, but there's a couple optimization things that are a little confusing. I don't understand why they don't have keybind changes.
What do you mean they do that?
That might be me.
Ooh.
I think I
don't
might
think
be.
my mouse
I might be
my
a
mouse
clown.
updates. That's,
Flash
oh yeah,
Dahlia
my
This
and
might be.
Jack.
This might
What?
be.
Clown.
Send in the clowns.
We're clowning.
Oh man.
Squeak, 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 squeak,
Gap
squeak,
between their legs.
I just got to take a dump. Maybe I forgot to wipe, and now
Just
this
had
is
some
like
funnel
the
cakes.
repercussions. Hey, what's that red thing over
something
there?
happened over there. What's over there?
Oh, thank you, Sean. Loving the outfit. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What do we got? Closest one is over there. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I see you.
Jesus Christ, that's loud. You see who?
I don't know. I can't see the name.
Can we hear each other from everywhere?
I know. Why does it sound
Oh,
like I'm
hi.
right next to you? It's really, really odd.
Oh, it's Chiba. I see
Jesus
Chiba.
Christ, it sounds like she's literally standing next to me.
I wouldn't use that knife too early.
All right, I'm gonna go get these.
Wow,
things.
you just.
Do, 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 do. Wait, where'd the other one go? That's it. They sound like they're in my head. Yeah.
He
why does
shot
it-
me!
Jesus Christ. Squeaky boots. It's my squeaky boots. I'll just get these.
Oh, jeez! I just got pummeled by everybody.
I can't turn her down.
No!
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God!
Okay, I might have to mute. No offense,
They
Dolly, I
just
love
tag
you.
teamed me. Okay, I'm running away. Leave me alone.
Wait,
Ah!
nope, nope. All right, I love you, but I gotta mute you for now. I can't fucking hear the game. I can't hear the game because she's screaming. But I can see where she is, so we'll go to where she is. All right, I'll unmute her in a second. Do. Elmo squirrel. What the fuck is she looped? She went the wrong way. She went this way. There you go. She went down to the water. What? That's me. That's literally me. Why is she shoot? Where's she going?
Come here, kill! Gotta give you the same focus you gave
Oh my
me,
God,
man.
I
What
need
goes
to
around comes
figure it
around.
out. I'm the only one over here, though, which is really, really
Oh,
unfortunate.
yeah.
Where's Dahlia? All right, now I'm gonna unmute. Hello? Will you be my friend? Hey. Be my friend. Oh, she's all the way over there now. What the fuck? I'm trying to stick together because we're going to get killed if we don't stick together. If we stick together, we can destroy them. If we keep separating, we're going to get destroyed. Also, I'm trying out this gun and I don't know how I feel about it.
I'm up. Get her. Where'd she go?
Why? Okay, so when I'm near you, the audio balances, but when I'm away from you, it sounds like you're eating my brain. Hello?
Thank you.
Tag her back.
Tag her and
I
dagger.
gotta Salem.
All right, where are we headed, Tater?
I think we should go to like the boat area
I
or
think
like
we
the
should, too.
bunker
I'm gonna
or
teleport
something.
there.
Okay. Let me know if you find anything. So I guess tell me in chat.
I think I hear Chiba. Why do I feel like Chiba's near me right now? Do you know why I say that? Because I just heard someone hitting their mic boom. Chiba. I heard you hitting your desk. Chiba. We landed here. I'm telling you guys, I heard someone hit their desk. I see someone. Tater?
Yes, sir.
Someone's literally running to me. We got one on the pier. They're here to play some games. They're here to play cards.
They're by me. They're by me. Flash. They're on.
Okay, well, okay, never mind. They're on you. What? I don't know where he is.
Jesus, I'm dead.
Okay,
There's
never
3
mind.
of them there.
Well, I don't know how to get out of this. Hey, Dahlia.
Yep.
Over here.
They've killed me.
Yeah. Where they at? Oh, they're right there. Hi.
There's one.
There we go. Nicely done. Nicely
Oh,
done.
there's their gas can.
Uh-huh. He was trying to put it down.
Yep.
Okay. They're gonna come back for it. Mimi, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Mr. Tater's back. There's you know what? I'm gonna go get this. These are still, even though we need to get them, it's important to get these. Because these
I'm back in.
Welcome back. We got us.
You got that? Okay.
Yeah, I got it. We got us a kill and we found their gas can.
So I don't know like where to go, like, because I don't know where all the points are. Oh, right by me is the resurrection machine. Somebody's going for it.
I'm going to Tater.
Where are you at? Oh, I see you.
Where's Tater? Where is he?
Hello, Chiba.
What are you doing, Tater?
Hey, I want to be a friend.
What are you doing?
I'm energized.
Ah, no! I'm getting tank team! I'm getting tank team! Help me!
I love
Help me,
cotton
Oprah
candy
Winfrey!
chips. I can hear him muffled going,
Chiba!
Homer, Homer. The screams. 2 clowns, 1 Cheebs. I love that movie. Where they at? The boat, the boat, the boat. Hey, Dahlia, the boat. Hello.
How do you go that way?
What the fuck you think you're doing, nerd? Nope, we're too far away. Oh, I'm sorry. You got something to say? I have no idea where she went because she was running in front of me. I see her. Okay.
Got 2 people on me over here. They're running like further inland, away from the ocean.
God damn it. We keep separating. That's the problem. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, see, I don't know that.
Yep,
It's my first
right
time
there.
playing. Oh, no! Oh, no!
Right here, right here. I found Olive.
This isn't a Wendy's!
Ah, crap. She just shot me.
Hey, right here, right here.
Oh, my Grem killed me.
Uh-oh. Hey! Excuse me!
Yes, I like cotton candy. I wanted to say hi. Do I hear the?
We got Chiba and Olive.
Okay. Next. I see movement over here. See that? Or is this
I
boom
haven't
box? It's the
seen
boom
Graham,
box.
but
It's
I
the
know
boom box.
he killed Dahlia. I don't know where he went.
Right there. Right there. Straight ahead. Tater. Me. See them?
Yep.
Well, that was a lucky respawn, wasn't it?
Hey. Oh, let them. They're gonna run all the way to the corner. Use all their staminers. I'm gonna get ahead of them a little bit. Where'd they go?
I figured out what that ability does.
Oh, the hypnotizing
I'm
thing.
learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah. Na-na-na. I just saw something. Is that the boombox? That might be boombox. Because it's not moving. Yeah. Can I kill this? Oh, I can. Nice. Sorry, Olive. I'm gonna go back to the boat, I think.
Salem got off the hook. You go, Salem.
Yep.
Damn it.
I figured they kept coming trying to come back here, so I was like, that's gotta be the one.
Yeah. I haven't seen them all game. I don't know if they were just hiding out in a building or what. Hey, Mystery, what's up? Welcome in. Here, watch. I'm gonna use the dog. Watch this. The dog will show us if somebody's near. Hey, come eat my dog.
I'm gonna check this.
Hey, meet my dog. Would you fucking meet my dog? Hey, she won't meet my dog. Tell her, Taters. She was running away from my dog. She deserves everything she's about to get. Hey. Did she just have fucking... Did you just find like 17 energy drinks? Ty just runs in front of me.
Get her! Get her! Get her! Get her!
Only 3 seconds left.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's nothing that can be done. That's why she was just standing there. There's nothing to be done. Sandy in the clouds. Yeah, I didn't hear Chinggis, Grem.
That was a fun one. Oh my gosh.
Go!
Yeah, it
I
was.
didn't realize I had so little time after making myself out of my cocoon.
Yeah.
Wait, did we win? Oh yes, poor victory. I'll take it.
3 presumed dead, which
So
would include
Grem
me,
and
unfortunately.
Chinggis, if they're together because they know what they're doing, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough
Me too. Me too.
On the boat.
for escape. Like I said, yeah, they
Sir
know what they're
Killian
doing.
and I.
GG's,
Yeah.
friends. GG's.
GG's.
Can we customize?
GG's.
Yeah, I'll give you guys
Yeah,
more
yeah,
time.
yeah.
I'm sorry about that. I won't
Are
cut
you
you
fine?
He's gonna cut us off again.
off. I didn't know. I should have asked first.
How do you do that? You do it at this minute.
It felt like 5 people got hooked. I know.
And you go to customize and you can make your
What?
character.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Okay,
customize.
okay, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
humans and okay, I see it.
Yeah, before like I can't control it when we switch to this screen, but if I had to switch to private match to bring us out of this, if that makes sense.
As
I
a
still don't know what I'm
clown,
doing.
when you are really far away from the other clowns, it sounds like they're literally an earpiece in your head turned to max volume. But when you're near them, prox chat is enabled. It's
Wait,
weird.
what?
Did you say crotch chat?
Yes, that's yes.
Yeah.
Prox chat's enabled for him right now.
Crotch
That's why you couldn't hear me.
It's
And I
totally
just,
Crocs,
want
dear.
to say to
Crocs.
whoever stole my freaking boat, I'm the one that put your
Oh, I
spark
could
plug,
change-
so thank you.
Oh, I didn't see 3 of them for the entire game. I was like, I think they were in a building like the whole time.
I found
Okay,
two
guys, I
spark
found out if
plugs.
you go into settings, audio, VoIP, output, volume, it does the overall volume for everybody. So you can't do it
Oh, okay.
individually, but you can tweak.
Oh, okay.
So that seems to work at least.
That's still cool. I'm gonna do. What hair is this?
So you said
Adjust the
it the
volume
output
of
volume, you
to your
said?
output.
That's the one I've been messing with, and it sounds way more balanced to me now.
VoIP output
gosh, the
volume.
hair.
Yeah. I'm gonna make
there's only
myself
2
a
hairstyles
Wendy's.
I get.
Oh, it was your.
To your output device. But see, but that doesn't control. What you can't control is other people's volume, which doesn't make sense
You
why
change
they
your
wouldn't
phase,
add
too.
that.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make
How
sense.
is the pet shotgun for clowns? Is that any good?
The what?
It says it shoots 5 cotton candy balls.
Yeah, a lot of people use it. If you can get more than one of them to land, it actually does a good amount of cottonizing.
Yeah, I didn't. I
Cherish
tried to use
her.
it and I didn't like it, but I'm not good at these kind of games anyway.
It has
So if you aim
ridiculous.
Huh?
It has ridiculous recoil. Like your clown literally bends in half backwards when you shoot it. It's hilarious.
That's cool.
Okay, I'm good.
What level
Give
was
me
the
a
hat?
turd of a
Oh,
second.
one second.
yeah,
I
I just
fucked
need
up.
I'm just gonna leave. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just gonna leave everything what it
Gotta
is. I
look
don't think it
cool.
matters that much. Was it level
It's
30
up.
something? I think.
I got my guy has a cherished
hat?
perm now.
Level 32. Okay.
Oh my god.
That's what it says. Can I change my? Oh, I can change. Oh well.
Oh, we him hair.
Can I
then.
check? Oh, I can check. Oh no.
Kinda,
no,
not
Can I
really.
check? Oh yeah.
All right, I'm just getting my humans.
It's cool though. There's lots of options for the future. Oh, we
It's
get
just
short
like
shorts
my-
eventually. Oh my god.
Evie will not be making it.
Oh, short shorts.
Oh no.
Has anybody heard from Eric?
No.
What? No.
33.
I haven't seen him like post anywhere or anything, so
I'm
he may
good,
be
by
off
the way.
Discord.
33.
Burp, burp, burp.
Oh yeah. How do I get out of?
And you can choose your clown. Wow. Load
Okay,
up
I'm
one.
good too.
Yeah, and you unlock more as you get a higher level, and so they all have kind of different perks and like different amount of health and stuff like that. So some
What
are
if you
really
all-
squishy.
What if you all pick the same clown type?
Oh,
It's
that's
fine, I
fine.
mean-
You could all be the same.
Try
one if
different
you want.
stuff.
Oh,
Why
I
not?
know
Ours
anyway.
is so
With
cool.
the fingers.
Yeah, the brawler's level 50. That's crazy.
I
Tank,
think
Trapper, Tracker,
the
and
tank
Ranger.
one, the big round guy.
He's super slow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is he strong
really
though?
cool,
Like, what's the
yeah.
advantage?
Oh, excessively.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
How do I
okay.
make this
So if
active?
you do reach
Oh,
somebody
set
in there, they're
active.
done.
They're toast. It's
Oh,
very
yeah.
One
similar
thing to
with
note
the
if you play clown is just
So much
use
detail.
your
Yeah, it's really
G
cool.
ability.
The
'cause it
clown-talities,
refills
I
your
know. I
health and
haven't been
makes you
using
kind
them
of
because I've
like
been hooking them.
invulnerable for
I've been
a
trying
short
to
period
like.
of time.
I've been trying to
I was wondering why I was
candy them
dying
all the
so
time, but I
fast.
need to do
I
more
was trying to kill
clown-talities.
him.
Yeah,
when
you
you're
gotta time it
human,
right.
if they
So
stand
you
back
see,
up.
Dahlia,
they're
maybe when you were
invulnerable.
in the basement with us, you should have clicked G.
I'm sorry, what? I'm typing something. What'd you say?
I said
The
when you were in the
clown
basement
gangbang
with
you're
us,
doing on
maybe you should have clicked G.
That
Oh,
was a bit.
I'm gonna look real quick.
yeah, they gangbanged me, and it was not in a fun way.
It was
That's
hilarious.
so hot. Oh my god.
I'm ready, by the way. if
I'm
you're-
ready
Yeah,
as well.
ready.
Everyone ready? Okay, I'm clicking
Yeah,
the
I'm ready.
button.
No, wait, I'm not ready.
By the way, I do love that you guys are going for the everyone playing clowns is going for the cotton candy and not the clownalities. You're actually giving the humans a chance. Good job.
Wait, there's another
Wow.
way to do something?
Yeah, there's
You
a
can like Mori them.
clownality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh,
Mori. It's an
shit.
instant kill.
Oh,
That makes me feel so
More
bad. I don't
toxic.
want to do that.
Come on.
Oh, well, I will write down in my
So,
book of the
what
DVD
I'm
Toxic
reading-
Alert. I will more you all.
Excuse us?
Like, you know.
You're already
I'm-
doing enough.
What I'm reading is
Yeah, so I guess cotton candy cocoon and just leaving it on the ground
It's
is the
saying
equivalent
if you're
of
on
slugging,
controller,
and then you can more
Right.
You
people
can-
right on the spot and just
I
don't
just
give them a
wanna
chance to come
say-
back.
if you're
I
on
slept
controller.
Shiba on the top of a dumpster for like a good
If you're
5
on
minutes. I'm so
controller,
sorry.
you cannot press
I
the
almost
joystick
died.
all the way
Are you
forward,
sorry,
and it
Will?
won't make
I
you
had a
sprint.
dumpster
You can
dive.
jog.
I made sure
I
every
don't
time
know
I
if you
hooked
can
Chiba
do
that
that
there was
on
somebody nearby and I always
keyboard.
just left so that we can get him off.
If anyone hasn't
Killers
played
don't
Human
want me.
and you want to opt to be that, you know,
So
feel free to pick
on-
whatever you want. That's
yeah, I
perfectly-
haven't been clown. I
On-
might, if that's
Let's say
Yeah, yeah,
Friday
do
the
it.
13th.
We get
You
3
could
clowns
tap
per round,
X.
and so one more person could be clown if they want.
So many people. No, it's just people are talking. No, it's okay, Gray. It's okay. I know.
But
That's what I was
if
trying
three-
to.
say three
Everyone,
people do
everyone's
selectively
trying to
prefer
interact
clown,
at the exact same
could it
time.
still
We're
be
really
able to
gonna
get
have to just
someone
wait till we
else?
get to
I'll
the
take
main
it.
Them
game.
will
Yeah,
get a
you'll
clown.
get it.
Yeah.
You see, everyone's trying to talk at the
okay,
exact
that's
same
what
I'm
time.
doing
I
it.
know. But I think
Alright.
90% of
Alright,
the
let's do
people here
this.
are not streaming right now. They're just playing.
Talk.
I'll do another map after this round, I guess. I keep forgetting to switch
Sounds
it.
good. Sounds good.
I
Don't
love
air
this
fry
map, so it's
pizza
okay.
bagel bites.
I did
They're
too.
addictive.
That's
Oh, I love bagel bites. See, I could do it right now. The problem that I have in the game is if like the clown thing. Thank you for the follow, by the way. That's not me. Oh, look at the look at the hairdo. My problem is when the clown, when you're not near them, they're in your freaking head. Mystery Tam, hello. Love the content. Thank you, friends. Can I tap X and jog? Nope, that's not jog. Oh shit.
clown jelly.
Send some over? Yes, please. Oh, there's a fire poker. Ooh, that's handy. So we can use... Oh, I can only carry... I'd rather have this. I can use this to actually get out of a cocoon. The biggest ick I've had so far is not being able to adjust the player volume. Yes. 1,000,000% agreed. Didn't know it was full release. Yeah. Send in the clown. I don't even know where to go, dude. I don't even know, dude. We're just gonna try. If we get got, we get got. Get what you get.
Looking for this.
Throw it. We're just going right to it. I want to run, but I don't. F-13 memories, dude. I loved Friday the 13th so much. Playing that game with friends was such a freaking blast. All right, we're doing it.
Good thing I just got my license. Yes.
Manic, thank you for the sub for 7 months. Hi, friend.
Uh-oh. We need to replace that missing part.
Oh, Jesus. You freaking... Yeah, you scared me.
Oh, okay. Do you have everything?
No, I just have spark plug.
Okay, I'll go look for gas.
Okay.
I do
This isn't
have
going
a.
anywhere with that part missing.
It's installed.
And I have the thing to see where the exits are if needed.
Ooh, okay. God damn it, Sam. Oh, shit. Okay. They're trapping the boat. That's okay. That's okay. Selfish, hello. My guess, that's Chinggis.
This'll sure be helpful.
If I had to guess, I'd say that's Chinggis.
I've been looking for this. I can probably use this against the clowns.
Okay, I'm running away.
Threw a flare at him.
Okay.
Fuck. I was gonna hide there, but never mind. Hey, Shade, I'm good. How are you?
Damn it!
Got her.
Flash killed me!
Delicious.
Is it in favor of killer or survivors? Map dependent. It really, really, really feels mixed. Like it doesn't necessarily feel like F13 where it feels like it's killer heavy, like it's favoring Jason kind of thing. Like it feels very mixed bag. I think it really depends on who's playing and how you play. Like if you play really well as a team on either side, I think that's what gets you. Fucking owl, dude. F off, nerd.
God damn it!
Don't need it. Let's go up here. Eyes in the sky. What do we got? We need gas. I have a sneaky. He's going to stay near the boat a lot to make sure that we can't get out via the boat. I have a feeling. Which means that we need other ways to get out. Resurrection machine.
Rip.
Am I the only one to wait? Why does it say one player? Do you have to survive the time? No, you have to get out. You have to get out. If you don't get out, you lose. If you don't get out, you lose. But it said resurrection machine is. Oh, that means I can use it. Is the boat the easiest way to leave? I just don't know the best way to leave the other places. I'm kind of screwed. I think I'm the only one left. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Selfish. Kill and others left on the boat. Did they really? No, they did not. Did it say that they left on the boat? Yep, they left you. Oh, well. Round 2. Fight. We'll take this.
I can bust some heads with this.
Oh, get out of here, you sweat.
I feel much better now.
All right, I'll use this and run away. Oh, great. Thank you for the prime. Call him. Ooh, revolver. Call him a sweat because he's going to calm the whole thing. Hold on. Let's see this. Hold on. Let's see what he does. Who are you watching? It's me. Are they randomly shooting into the trees? Really? Oh, who are you hiding from? Oh, all of them. All of them, because I don't know what to do. Oh, a cheeseburger. Thank you for a cheeseburger. Where are they? Oh, watch. I see him. Watch us.
Now that's entertaining.
Go get him!
He's got a shotgun. I ain't going near him.
It's not a shotgun. What kind of shotguns do you see? I got a shotgun, I got a cheeseburger. You better get back. I got a cheeseburger. I'm gonna throw my cheeseburger at you. Get back. Ooh. Yeah.
I can probably use this against the clowns.
There she is. She don't want none. She don't want no cheeseburger. I'm gonna walk. You know what? We're going for a stroll. We're going for a stroll. You don't want no cheeseburger?
Right here.
The fact, how are you that fast backing away? How's that even possible? Literally impossible. I can't
Got
get
him.
The fate of the humans rest your shoulders. Oh no, I'm dead.
Yeah. I got Flash.
Yeah, but you died like 5 times.
Okay.
It's good to know with the gun how far away I can shoot. Because did you see how far away I was with the revolver, but I was still able to shoot Chinggis? Here, I'll just make it faster. I was still able to shoot Chinggis from that far away. Make it faster. Oh,
Oh, he killed himself. Oh,
no.
Taylor gave me the key card.
Not like this.
I gave you the key card.
Or presume.
I didn't know you could give people that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
We could have gave you a knife. Yeah.
Good job, Force Flash. Good effort.
Hey, we tried.
Attempts were made.
Installed the spark plug, was looking for gas, and then they left on the boat.
Yeah.
Again.
I was trying to make a machine, but I died.
I'm just not going
I
to
had a
install
spark
anything
plug.
next time. I'm just going to hold it. That's twice I've installed something and then someone else took it.
Second time
That's the
that
second
we
time
left
I've installed
Flash.
something and
Yeah.
then someone else left.
And then he's been left behind.
Yeah.
Keep it on me
Yeah,
forever.
I called Chinggis tiny, and then he chased me around the entire map until he killed me.
He was little.
He was a little
so
tiny
tiny guy.
He chased me around yelling, "It's average size."
Oh my
The smallest is the fastest. Did you see how he was
We've all
able
seen
to
pictures of
just
Chinggis' big
back away so quick, even when he was
That's true.
stunned?
It's multicolored.
If you unlock something and don't use it right away, it will degrade and you need
It's white
more
and red.
parts
Don't
to fix
ask
it to use.
questions.
Ah, okay.
It's
It's
orange.
learning. It's all part of the learning process.
That's
okay.
not even
It's worse.
Sometimes you got to ditch your friends.
I was gonna say it's kind of worse.
Next time I get a spark plug, I
Sun
am
and
not installing shit until I know I'm ready to leave.
It's just gonna be. I'm gonna leave it
I'm ready.
random.
I'm just gonna make a copy.
Yeah.
It is 3 o'clock. Why the hell are you yawning?
We were out at that
Eon.
stupid scout camp this morning.
Oh, that sounds
Hey,
fun.
little, I'm good. How are you?
It was not.
Got a lyric meeting the
It was
sister. Thank
full
you,
sarcasm,
Dread.
but, you know.
it's
Oh,
horrible.
Appreciate
man.
you, friend.
Poor
Thank you.
That was
Jake.
a
100
busy
degrees
morning
out.
sitting in an
I was inside a
air-conditioned car.
It literally. It says
It
it's
was
97
exhausting.
right now. Let me see. I'm gonna see what the real feel is now.
Yes,
I'll
I'm
just take
Feels
out, I'll
like
take out my anger on the
107.
little voodoo doll. It's fine.
Outside.
I'm gonna translate
Yeah,
mine
here
into
it-
freedom.
It's actually
It
8:18.
chilled
Well,
out
not
because it was like
here.
in the
Here it is
30,
3:18.
close to 40 all week, and then now it's like 20 degrees.
107 Fahrenheit to Celsius is.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm on
it's
my
like
Fahrenheit.
I need
50,
to
41
learn
and
how to escape the other ways.
I'm all done with
Oh my
Christmas.
god, that's so nice.
I feel like the boat is the way that
That's
I know
nice.
the best, but like
No, what Mork said, 57 Fahrenheit.
Finding the
57.
key.
Yeah.
Oh.
knowing
Yeah.
how to find the other
57 is
exits, I
awesome.
think is going to be
Yeah.
the way because everyone keeps running to the boat because we know
don't
that's
even
how to
know.
escape.
57
But it's
feels like
not the
Olive.
only way.
Is that not a bit cold?
Looks like Graham is.
Yeah, I get it like one to 3 times a year. You know, there's a very short window.
For like an hour. The sun here in
Yeah.
Scotland.
Rem is what?
Graham's
Oh,
doing his
customizing.
customizations.
Yeah, I see that. I just pulled the tab up. I have both of them tabbed up, but I've got the browser like.
I prefer the
minimized.
bridge
Yeah,
or
I've
the
gotta
tunnel. The
minimize
compass seems
so we're
helpful.
not
Yeah,
sniping.
it definitely
Sort
seemed
of
helpful
sniping,
for
yeah.
finding all that stuff.
That's
yeah.
fair.
A lot of searching. Like you've got to look.
Until he
A
killed me, and
lot.
then I went in
But
and I was
something
like,
else
"Not
I noticed that a lot of
nice,
people do.
Flashy
Freaking Dahlia got her, and then someone else got her immediately after. She's like, "I'm dead again."
Yep.
What a lot of people seem to do is they don't
Are we-
care
are you
about their
guys
sound and they
customizing
just run.
something, or-
They just sprint
oh,
everywhere,
yes.
and that's
Okay.
why they get found so
Yeah,
easily.
Graham's changing the color of his underwear.
I just got
Oh,
here. Could
that's
you explain
nice.
this game?
That's nice
Sure,
to
it's
know.
Killer Clowns.
Oh,
You're
by
either
the
a
way,
clown
look
or
at
a
that
human. You're
hair.
trying to
Oh
escape
my
and live, or
God.
you're trying to kill.
Kill me on the spot and laugh about it.
Me.
All right, sorry.
It was me. It was
Well,
me.
moment.
I.
You guys ready?
I
Siren,
did
thank you
a
for the
nutcracker
follow.
on her.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready as we're gonna be. Sounds like chaos. It is. It's like we've been comparing it to like Friday the 13th. I'd say that's a pretty good comparison. Kind of. I think the humans definitely have a lot more power in this one compared to F-13. F-13, the weight was against you. Like you are
If
not
anyone
supposed
is
to
a
live.
clown, you have full permission to clownality me. if you want to just see what those things are because they're really funny.
I just changed mine to the Stompy Stomp.
It's like Texas
Ooh,
Chainsaw.
I think mine's a
RPG, sort
pizza.
of, but more camp. Yeah.
So there's
Mine
there's
was
four
the
different.
Nutcracker.
You can have 4 different clownalities equipped at any time, and it's the B button allows you to change them.
No way.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know
I didn't know
that.
that.
Or per match, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
see.
Sheba is
Everybody
Sheba-ing.
look at this. What's happening here? Look
Wow,
at this.
Chiba.
Sheba
okay.
is doing the Sheba.
Children food. Leave him alone.
Did he
He's
gone to
vacuuming
make a
his
coffee?
cat in the shower. Hold on.
While pooping.
God,
I
that
forgot.
sounds
I'm
like
gonna
a
change map
mess.
this time.
Oh, that's fair.
Yes.
Where is Sheba?
I think he did
He did
say
go
he
to
was
make
gonna
coffee.
make
Making
coffee.
Oh, honey.
He's got a French
Making,
press
like,
is very
16
slowly.
Lauren got our
16
good
other
coffee.
things. Yeah. Vacuuming.
I'm gonna go mow the lawn. I'll be right back. I
You
promise.
have more than enough
Sure,
time.
I'll go paint
probably
my new
have time.
room.
Sheba runs a hot shower and then he showers while he makes coffee.
Phoenix said Sheba is Sheba. They made.
Great. Go mow the lawn.
Yeah,
She
I'm gonna
was
go
walking
trim my
his
fish.
fish.
I'll be right
We'll
back.
finish the deck.
Sheba, hurry up. I know you can hear me.
Does he have a wireless headset?
Yes,
I ran
and he
to get
keeps it
some
on,
candy.
and
Yeah,
then he's probably
yeah.
screaming
And
into
then
it
he
right
pees,
now
remember?
while he's in his
Sheba,
kitchen
hurry
getting a
back up.
snack.
He's screaming his neighbors.
I hope
are
you can
slowly
hear us
getting
while you're
angrier.
dumping right now, Chiba.
I ran to get
I hope you're
candy,
so
that's-
uncomfortable
there
right
he is,
now.
There he is.
Come on, Chiba.
You're beautiful. Sorry, I'm ready. I'm sorry. I'm ready. I'm sorry.
Yes, like all that song in his head.
You're beautiful.
Did you wait for it to brew?
I saw your face.
Actually, yes. Unfortunately,
What is wrong with you? You let it brew and play. God, do you play a lot of Phasma at nighttime? I mean, I play. It just depends on the night. But today was an event for Killer Klowns. That's why. I don't sit there and stare at my coffee maker. I get the coffee running and I do other things. It makes itself. I don't have to sit there and squeeze it to make itself. Oh my God. Who needs a pour over when you can have a Chiba over? He's just squeezing the shit out of the beans. He just stands there. You have to watch every drop. Forever load screen? Yeah, what's happening with this? Got to get every last bit of bean juice. Oh, there we go.
Alrighty.
That took 47 years.
That did.
That did take 47
That's
years.
a while.
Oh, I'm not in. Holy shit, dude.
I could have watched my coffee brew in that time. All right.
Forget. Save your strength.
I don't know how well I know this one because I don't think I know this one really at all. So we're just going to go with it.
Gonna gut those clowns
Where's the meeting
now.
point? 82. Okay. Well, let's head that way. Oh, I have
Those
two
clowns will
stabby
get the
stabs.
point, all right.
I have two stabby stabs. After all that, I got kicked. Oh, you were the reason I think we couldn't start.
Can always use one of these.
I wonder what was happening, Cheebs. I wonder why it was being stupid. Can't you join right back? I think Olive was able to join.
Can always use one of these.
What the fuck? Join mid-game? Yeah. Right. I need to know where the shit is, guys. Leave me alone, you bully. No, I said leave me alone. No, all three of you are here. Oh, F a butt. Wow, you bullies. Hey, I'm just gonna sit here. No, don't. No, don't. All three of you are going after one person? Holy shit. Well, fuck. This will buy
Yeah,
them time.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. No, stay with me. No. Stay with me. Stay with me. No. Stay here. I need a friend. No.
Hey,
no.
Flash. I
Hey.
know it's warm and sugary inside there. Enjoy your sugar.
Enjoy your cocoon. Is he just gonna sit there? I can get out. I just need him to get the F away. They're all just kind of just hanging here. I don't know what they're. Yeah. Go. Leave. Both of you leave. Thank you.
Thanks. I thought I was a goner.
Like dude's commentary. I thought I was a goner. Almost had me on that one. Close. We need gas, don't we? Shit. Do I drop the key card here? Do I be the nice guy? Yeah, we're gonna be the nice guy. We're gonna do it. There's still. What the? Why is his voice so high pitched? I don't. I couldn't get a lower voice.
Gonna crack me some clown skulls.
Ooh.
Listen up. Inside each ship is some weird-ass machine that does weirder shit if you shove something into it. The clown.
All right. 152, 183, 61. Is that the gate? That one needs the key, right? Okay. Which we don't have. Pew pew? It's a pew pew. We need gas. I mean, I could hang here. See if someone finds us here. Guys?
There we go, I got it. Hi!
Guys?
Yeah.
It's your lucky. It is your lucky fucking day.
Why is it our lucky fucking day? Wait, why are you in? Oh, you're right there. You're in the ball. Bunker that easy.
What?
Are we all gonna escape?
No, we can't. Only 3 of us can.
There's gas, by the way, there.
I got a gate key.
I
Where's
have
the gate?
Yeah, I dropped the gate key. I dropped the card key right there next to the
Hold
gas.
on.
I'm leaving here.
Hold on, you guys can escape. Just make sure you leave me the
Chingus,
key.
Look at the window
Oh, I
over
don't
there
have- I
to the
don't
right.
have it.
I dropped gas.
Uh-oh.
Beat that ass! Beat that
Wait,
ass!
who's...
Okay, I'm casting my repairs. Wait, wait.
No snowball.
Got her.
Get him out.
Who's got the thing?
Get you out of there.
Stop!
Hold still. I've almost got you out.
Thank you.
Shit! Well, I'm...
Oh, run!
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta run.
Shit!
Say,
Oh, I
am
escaped.
not missing on this escape, goddammit.
That was so close.
I'm not missing on this escape.
Wow, that was so close. Crazy.
No, I dropped
I
that
thought
key
it was
card right next
closed.
to the damn tank.
So I can't put any more cotton candy.
Oh
on
my
this.
goodness.
Corn dog, hello, friend.
Let's get you over to this
I
warm,
found-
gushy oven over
I
right about
found
down
another
here.
gas can. So I don't know if Chingus saw it or not.
I could have sworn that I had one, but I had a health kit instead. I didn't have gas. I had a health kit.
Oh god damn it! It's this one. I hate this one. The worst,
could not
the
find a
absolute
weapon
worst game of all the
anywhere.
games. This one.
I felt so alone.
Really?
Hold up now. I'm gonna get you out of there.
Jengus, I still
Good
got the
save.
gate
Thank
key.
you. Nice. Let's go to the gate. Do you know where it's at by chance?
I have
There
no
it is.
idea.
It's right over here to the
Oh, wow.
left.
Who could use a
Okay,
frying pan?
I only have one hit left on this pipe, so we'll just search for stuff on our way there.
Oh, I got a frying pan. Somebody gave me a frying pan.
Oh, nice.
Thank you,
That's
Rafa.
right.
Appreciate the lurk, Fred. That's a W. Oh shit. A baseball. Thanks. You know what? Watch.
What's that? Oh, I got bullets? Oh, someone give me a thing! Someone give me a thing!
I gave him another baseball.
And I have another thing.
All right, they didn't. Okay, they didn't.
Whoa.
All right.
If he uses any of that, I'm giving him another baseball.
I'm gonna keep
someone
pulling
coming?
on it.
Yeah, keep pulling on it.
Yeah,
I
keep
got my
pulling on
frying pan. Kiba, get that bat if you don't have something.
Is that part of the game? Yes.
We need
I
it.
have-
Yes.
We hold on. We
When
need
you're
the bat.
either,
We need this stuff to break
when you're
down the
dead
thing.
or when you've
Listen,
escaped,
when we get the
you
run
can play these
across
mini
this
games
gate,
and help
do
the people
not
that are
run.
alive.
Crouch.
All right, Olive.
Can somebody come kill me or something? Please? Can somebody come kill me? I'm glitched.
Oh, did I miss something? I wasn't paying attention. I heard Olive say she's glitched. You've been there the whole game? Why?
It might be Olive. Fuck.
Somebody kill me, please. Hey, I hear squeaky shoes. Come kill me.
Wait, I need to give someone a baseball. Here, kill.
I'm ready.
Tater. Get ready to crouch walk across, Chiba. Not yet.
All right.
Okay, go, Chiba. Crouch walk across.
There's two by me.
See how much that
Nice.
sucks as
Okay,
a
now
human?
he's gotta get a-
Someone's able to just back
Now he's
away
gotta
from
get
you and
across.
get you like that?
I think Chiba got it.
Yeah, I got out.
Guess I don't trust him.
Aren't the mini games so nice?
Not a human to get her out of this cocoon unless you
Listen, Kill, I tried to be helpful.
cut yourself out.
Cut your cocoon into pieces.
Ass.
Jesus.
Hold on.
Yay!
Thanks for the
Yay!
baseball, Flash.
You're welcome. I wanted to
see?
keep giving Chiba baseballs.
All I did was confirm the win by
Like
getting Chiba and
99%
Tater
dead now,
out.
so.
Humans win. I'm just pointing that out.
That's right. Go, Olive, go.
Self-sacrifice for Queen Salem.
Go, Olive, go. Olive's the real winner here.
Oh, did
I'm gonna give her. I'm gonna give her a cheeseburger.
out.
Give her a
I'm
cheeseburger.
gonna give her a
I
cheeseburger.
can check now. I have like.
She needed
Oh,
it.
look
She
at her
needs to eat a
hair.
cheeseburger.
Yeah, eat that cheeseburger for real.
Oh,
she needs
thank
to eat
you.
it. She'll stop limping. There she goes.
Look,
Yay,
she's eating
she
it.
realized it.
Don't talk about my hair.
Was it
I
a
can
good?
hear
Was
you.
it a good cheeseburger?
It's covered in blood. Jeez.
Hey! Hey! Hey, I missed! Hey! Ah!
Hey! Hey! You better run.
I was just kidding! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
You better
I'm sorry!
run.
enjoying these mini games.
She's going to the cocoons.
I'm sorry. No.
Quick, Olive, drop something so I can give you something.
Did I just go into a dead end?
Yeah, I
bathroom?
have.
Okay,
I'm on Olive, and I have a shelter key card.
Olive's here.
I think we already got out of the shelter, though. I don't know.
I dropped something.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
What's the?
Just give me another baseball.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. I dropped her.
Okay.
I had Olive.
I gave her a baseball.
I gave her a baseball too.
Yeah. She loved baseball. You can hear her muffled in there laughing.
I can just hear Olive laughing.
Yep.
No. I'm gonna bring you somewhere nice, okay? Don't worry, it's gonna be cool. Oh, I hear you laughing.
Oh shit. Nice toss.
Sweet little spot.
I wish I could look around. So glad I dropped that baseball for another baseball. Yeah, but it's my baseball. It's a way better baseball.
Son of a bitch.
Too bad she can't drop her stuff because she's in the cocoon.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cut a little slit open, little pocket, start throwing stuff out.
This seemed like an oversight, honestly.
I don't think she knows that no one's alive with her.
Olive, you might have to off yourself. It's that light bulb. It's not a light bulb.
Oh my god, I didn't know it was the last person alive.
Cotton candy
I was
cocoon.
glitched
Yeah, you
the
were.
entire game
You're all watching
standing in
you.
one spot.
It's
and
a
I had
cotton
like
candy
important things
cocoon.
too. And I was glitched the whole game. Couldn't move.
Hey, at least you got baseballs though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, do you like that baseball?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I thought you'd like that baseball.
Yeah. Very helpful.
I feel accomplished. I got a Chiba out.
You did, yeah. It was my first escape, and I had nothing to do with it.
I
felt
was
so
looking
bad we
for
couldn't get you
gas.
across the bridge.
I found the key
No,
card
no,
for
no,
that.
I sacrificed.
bunker?
We won.
As soon as I heard people coming near the bunker, no way. I was like,
As soon as
dude,
you
no
heard what?
shot. I heard people
As soon
coming
we
near the
had-
bunker. I said, no shot. I said, if you guys take the card that I put near the bunker and go out, I'm going to lose it.
You're like, you're not freaking getting my stuff again.
The moment I saw you near it, I was like, I'm gonna find another way.
And I found
felt
other
like-
gas. You guys
yeah.
had gas, and I found another thing of gas.
Flash has gas. I knew it.
Roger
Yeah.
that.
He,
Dead gas.
In this heat, that's gotta be wicked.
Yeah. phew. It's a
All right,
cozy
anyone
cotton
need to
candy cocoon.
customize, or are we good to go?
I'm good.
I'm just
Good
having a
rock.
look because I reached level 15.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at you.
Fancy smancy.
Pro gamer.
Fancy.
I think the
Oh,
next round I'm
fancy.
getting something because I'm gonna be level 22.
Ooh, I got rebellious.
Oh,
I got
I'm
rebellious.
22.
Jesus,
Hold
fuck,
on.
Rebellious.
Hold on. Okay.
Rebellious.
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 It's like a Harry Potter spell.
Oh, I can't do anything at that.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Clown.
Surviving a
Harry
clown
Chiba.
invasion is second nature.
37.
Ooh, does that mean I'm good? 7 clowns, perfect.
Does that mean I'm good?
Harry the Hut.
I'm gonna try this one, yeah.
Ooh, human basics I've completed.
Oh, I got another hairstyle too. Although I'm gonna keep my perm.
Fair enough.
There we go. I'm ready.
Seems like the next time you get a clown is 28.
I do like that you can unlock things by doing
Oh,
challenges.
okay, yeah.
That I
I
like.
think you get outfits
Ready
at the next level though.
Yeah, I don't get a clown until 12. Although
Oh my
I would be a
God.
clown. I don't know if I want to be though.
It'd
Kill
be
8
great.
clowns with shotguns. All right, we got to kill 8 clowns with shotguns.
It's pretty
All
fun.
right, everybody ready?
Yeah.
I was born naked.
Let's do this.
Hey, you tell that desk.
But you know I will.
You tell it. You tell it good. I was convinced you were near me at one point when I landed somewhere because I thought I heard someone hitting
You
a
heard
desk.
He kept saying, Chiba, where
I was
are
like,
you? I hear you
Chiba, where
tap.
are you?
It's Morse code. I'm gonna send you a message.
We're all born
Did you
naked.
get your
That's
coffee,
right.
Chiba?
Yeah, I did. It's almost done.
Oh, okay.
It's delicious. It's everything I wanted. At
Fantastic.
3:40
I
in the
imagine he
afternoon.
watches it sort of like someone watching a microwave, like the whole POV microwave thing. Just do
Watch
the,
every
do the
last
coffee
drop just
pot,
coming
and
out
like
of
the
the Keurig.
liquid just starts to slowly go above the nose.
That's the good stuff right there.
Oh my god.
So good. The aromas, everything.
Oh, and the last one.
Weren't you the one that said you
Monsieur
had
Graf-
gas?
All right, folks. So
Wait,
let's see. Where are we
was that
going?
gas?
Wait, gas?
Suburbs. Did we not? We haven't done this one. I don't
We
think.
haven't done this
Take
one.
me
We've only
to
done
the
that last one and the
This one, we
carnival.
haven't done the clown camp.
Oh, true.
Oh.
True.
Oh yeah, the camp too.
Mm-hmm.
You want to
Cool.
go camping?
can
Glamping?
go
Sure.
camping.
Glamping?
Kind of, yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Clown
Is it at
Focus Summer
Crystal
Camp,
Lake?
sponsored and brought to life
Probably, yeah.
by Big Top Burger.
This one's hard. It's a huge map.
GH. It is a very, very large map. This is facts. This is facts. Those clowns look cool.
Yeah, do you get
No,
nothing
mine do
as
too.
well? It's
Okay.
Packing now.
Whoa. TMI. Oh, it's on the other side.
I can bust some heads with this.
Oh, I can play baseball.
This'll turn a clown's head for sure.
I can play baseball.
I wonder what this'll do to those
194
smiling
meters
bastards.
away. Jesus Christ. Oh,
I've been looking
I don't.
for this.
Okay. I don't know where that is. I don't know where the. Oh my God, please. Imagine I throw that up in the air and I'm just sitting there playing baseball with myself. Do you think they'll let me live if I just sit here and perform for them? Oh my God, dude. What the fuck?
Can always use one of these.
I don't know where to go. I feel like I have two pretty important things. We're just going for it. There's a person. I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck.
Yes.
Kill's attacking me on the beach. Kill's attacking me on the beach. Kill's attacking me on the beach.
I'm stuck.
Asshole.
I'm literally stuck.
They're on the beach.
Kill. I need you to take these things if you can.
Oh my gosh.
Kill. Kill.
How?
Here, I'm gonna drop things. I'm gonna see. Hopefully,
there?
you can take them. Okay. If they get, if they
happen
get,
to have-
I have a spark plug and a key.
Oh, I have a spark plug. I just need gas.
Okay,
I
I'm
guess.
afraid if I drop these, you won't be able to get them.
Do you have anything rubbish you can drop? And let's test.
Oh yeah, I'll drop this. Oh yeah. Okay, ready? Here we go. Can you pick that up?
Gotta pop those suckers balloons.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Enjoy.
How do you drop stuff?
If you hold C. I'm just gonna be at the ready. If I hopefully can take aim, I have 3 bullets. If you find any bullets, bring them to me.
Yeah, I just dropped some there.
Oh, bullets?
Sweet.
Shit.
Yeah.
Can you drop them? Can you drop them on the railing by chance?
Oh, hang on.
Hi.
Oh, here we go. Olive, do you have any
Oh.
spare pockets?
What's going on here?
Just hanging
Do you
out.
have any spare pockets
Hey,
you
how are
can
ya?
pick things up and
Yeah, what is it?
swap things about? Well,
what up?
Flash is a little stuck.
I see that.
If you're able to
need some
possibly,
help?
can you try to drop the bullets on the railing by chance? Can you try?
Nice ammo. Now, I just need the gun that'll load.
Ooh, almost.
Try again.
Okay, wait. Oh, whoops.
We'll
Wait,
need
wait.
the right gun for this
Let's
ammo.
spam.
Hey, there's
Oh, I got
a
it.
baseball in there if
Wait,
you
is
want
that, are
Flash.
those shotgun shells?
Why do you?
I don't know.
They're shell. I need, but I was able to
It
pick
would
them up
just
though.
I've been looking for this.
All right,
All
you
right,
guys go live your lives.
Enjoy the view.
If you find revolver ammo, let me know. Oh, I got a brick.
Copy that.
House.
Olive, if you find fuel, we have a spark plug for the boat.
Oh, there was fuel somewhere. I can't remember where it was. It was in one of these houses around the beach area.
Camping strats. Oh my god. I'm just at the ready. Someone rounds this corner. I'm popping them right in the nose. Relog. I could. What kind of camping strats do you mean she's using? Is she like... Wait, is she a clown or a killer? I mean, a clown or a survivor? Well, you know, games have bugs. What if I emote?
Yes! No!
I brought help.
Who'd you bring?
Distract them.
Distract him? All right.
I think it was Salem.
Okay. I'm on it. I'm gonna pop her one.
Over here. See you. Oh shit! I can't run this way.
Nice dog, nerd.
I have someone. Oh, fuck up. Oh, you fucking cheater. What
Yes.
the hell?
Yeah, what's up, Stinky? What do you want? You don't want none? You don't want none?
You're fucking stinky. You're
Go ahead,
stinky.
spam your
What
stupid
the
gun,
hell
nerd. Go ahead, spam it, nerd.
Yeah.
Go ahead, spam it.
Yeah, I'm gonna spam it, nerd. You stay up there, you freaking potato. Do you have a knife? Is that why?
No, it's because I was stuck.
I don't even. Are you stuck? No, for real. Do you have a knife? Get out of there if you're stuck. Try to get out to see if it
No,
works.
I can't. I was literally stuck.
Okay, let me. Is there another human that can come?
No, go on to the yeah, go up there. Yeah. Go there.
There?
Yes.
Can you pick me up, Grab?
Can you?
Hey, there we go. Okay, we're good. You're good. Do your thing.
Okay, but it's fun a human.
Hey, JK. Yeah, they can catch me. That's fine.
Is there another
You're
human
good. You're
that wanna
fine.
help
No, you're
us?
fine. I was stuck on the porch, but now we're fine. God damn it, I'm fine.
Come help Flash.
Oh my god.
Somebody cut him out. Cut him out.
No, you can let me die. It's fine. It is what it
He's
is.
stuck in the cocoon.
I was not stuck.
Where? I'm not even joking. He's actually stuck.
I
There you
wasn't
go.
stuck in the
Come
cocoon.
back.
I was stuck on the porch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was stuck on the porch, but Graham was able to get me
my
off
God.
the porch, so then it was fine.
Yay.
Yay. But
Okay,
now I'm
good.
unstuck.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, great.
Hey. Have some popcorn.
Frickin' nerd.
Stuck here.
These people. Are these people?
Gonna crack me some clown skulls.
Why are they purple?
Clowns better be careful now. I've been looking for this. Can always use one of these.
Stoop Kid. Wait, that is... Oh, I did find Stoop Kid. Why are we just hanging out? Is this where the party is?
I'm gonna eat my burger real quick. It's a little cold.
Sounds
Prepare
hot.
to be killed, Killer Klowns.
Oh shit, sorry. I don't have any weapons or anything. I didn't realize I got resurrected. Look out!
Yeah, we just got resurrected.
Here, do you want a weapon? Here.
Ooh, what's this?
Sure. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for the follow, JK. Yeah, I was...
Anyone need shotgun ammo?
What are they yelling at me
Hey,
for?
I have a spark plug and a gate key.
That's it.
Ooh. Do we have another spark plug? I don't know what this is for.
Oh. Oh.
One of them goes there.
I don't know. I don't know if I should do it or not.
I don't know. Maybe hold on to it until we find another one?
Yeah.
Nice. Freshly sharpened, too.
Is that a clown that just teleported to us? Is the bullets on the table? There's a brick. No, it's all good. It's worth a look. It's worth a look. You never know.
What's in the goo?
Oh, look, the fucking unlimited shooting gun.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that thing. Look, it's literally spam nonstop.
Yeah, I got stuck in a cocoon. Oh, fuck off, Flash.
Wait, tell me to fuck off.
Get
Look,
right there.
look. Oh, yeah, there's definitely a cooldown on it for sure.
There is, though, actually.
After 13 minutes, there's a cooldown.
But look, I just try to say Flash. I don't make the game. I just use it all as intended, okay?
Fuck this. What's the favorite cotton kit? Oh, I don't know. I'm still trying to learn. I'm still trying to learn how to use the different stuff. There's still some escapes I'm trying to figure out how to use. Oh, I hate this one. And you can't get away from it, can you?
There's no place to go,
I hate this minigame.
I don't know, they'll probably get them out.
Where did Chip go? He slipped away. This is very
Get him,
sneaky.
Chip.
Oh, there he is. Ow. Oh, you got Chiba out. Nice.
What a lame way to...
Fucking baseball. Discard. Run, Chingus, run! They've already been resurrected once. Oh, Jesus Christ. Metal pipe. Well, that could be useful.
Well,
no!
Give that to Tater.
Yep, I'll want to keep this with me.
What key? I have no idea where that is.
What?
I can't find anything on this.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Chiba.
Can I just get a Mortal
Where's my
Kombat
character
match?
going?
are
I'm
ya?
going the scenic route.
I gave Tater a
Okay, how are
key.
ya?
Take
wasn't
me
paying attention.
home.
I wasn't paying attention.
Country clown. To a place
Country clown.
I can clown around. West Virginia.
That was hilarious.
Chinggis has the compass. Tater has the key.
What does the compass even do?
It shows
It
you where all
shows
the
you where the
exits
exits are.
Oh. That seems important.
But it
Get
doesn't
out.
tell you which exit is which. That
Does
I
it
could
tell you which
anyway.
exit is which once you've visited the exit once?
I don't know.
I like how I spent that last game.
Oh,
glitched
no.
The whole time
No,
and
Chinggis,
Damn, this
no.
music
glitched on the
slaps.
railing.
Yeah.
Get him with the fire poker.
Chinggis, where's the gate? Oh.
You're just gonna escape on the
Yes,
boat? He
oh
is.
my god.
Except they have
I
a
got your
clown.
back.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Yeah, see? Yeah, pop. That's right.
Oh, my
Just save the
goodness.
bullets. Save the bullets.
Oh, they're both going?
Oh my god.
Come on, Mr. Chicken.
10 seconds. Come on. Get in there. Oh my goodness.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Good job, boys.
Let's go.
Well played.
That's
GG's, Mr. Chip.
amazing.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
Let's go.
Nice.
Oh man.
GG's, boys.
5 humans killed. A travesty.
Wow.
Absolute travesty.
Whoever did that revival of mid-game, but that was clutch. Thank you.
That was clutch.
me.
Ooh.
I didn't even
Good
know what I was
job.
doing. I didn't know what the machine was. I just started it.
I gave
I
you
honestly,
the
I was the
key,
first.
Tater.
I was the
I
first
gave
to
you the
die, and
Oh my god, you
I went and made coffee, and I came back, and I was alive with
You were
telling
saying?
me that. Hey, what are you doing? You just standing there? Huh? Are you standing there?
Oh, yeah, he's just
made
standing on the porch.
coffee?
Last round, was it 5 people?
There was 5 people
You
killed.
killed 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, killed 5. I thought 5 escaped. Okay. I'm so sorry. We had to demonstrate some clownalities that run. So Kill and Chiba, it's just
Yeah,
it was
Grim's
for
using like the
science.
Mortal Kombat shirt over here. I've never seen it.
I still couldn't figure out how to do it though. Like I was trying to kill people and
It's
I
the
kept
B
putting
button.
them- Yeah,
It's
but
like,
I was
there's a little
typing
icon on the bottom side. So
Yeah,
after
you gotta
knock
stun
Well, you
them
have
first.
to use your second. You have to
Yeah, you
use the
can't
secondary
use
weapon.
the weapon that traps them. You have to use the other weapon.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
okay,
uh,
that
So
makes
you have
sense
to
because I
actually
don't have
injure
it
them
on.
and not just cotton candy.
I need
Gotcha.
to break the lobby for a second. My game is bugged where it plays the XP sound.
Okay.
It's been playing that sound for the
Oh my
entire.
God.
But I think
Oh
I
my
have
god, no.
game.
Hey, Natty.
I'm gonna go get coffee because apparently my husband
What
made
the f-
coffee.
Oh, make sure that you stare
I
at
want to
it
go
while it's
stare
on.
some
Keep it
coffee. I
peaceful.
guess. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
watch it.
I'm gonna
Make
stare
sure
at
you
the
watch
clock for
it.
10 minutes before I
Doesn't
come
run
back in.
away. Make sure.
Gotta watch the whole brewing extravaganza.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. It might disband the lobby,
Okay.
so we might need to rejoin on each other
Well,
here in
if you,
just a
do you
second.
guys, if
Okay.
you want, you can join on me, or we can
Okay.
join on
Oh yeah,
Grim.
that's fine too.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right.
Or a dog. Gotta go vacuum my ceiling. Roger that. All right. Where? Oh, where? Is he offline? Or appearing offline? Oh, look. I wonder what she's doing. Where are you at, Monsieur Chingas? Gotta walk the goldfish. Roger that. Where's he at? He's not appearing online. Lobby's up if you join on me. I don't think you're appearing online. Or if you are, I don't know why it's not. Maybe you're online, but the game itself is not showing. Oh, come on. Gonna go vacuum my kitty litter. You guys are ridiculous. Where the hell you at, boy? Like it shows Cheebs online. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, weird. Why wasn't it showing you online?
Did you just log out the game for a bit there, Chingus? Like everyone
No.
joined on me and then you weren't there.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
I-
It wasn't showing
I
for
was
me either.
here.
That was weird.
I don't know what's going on.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. One thing that you can't do, or that I can't figure out to do, is you can't jog, correct? It's either walk or sprint.
No.
Yeah.
Walk or sprint. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
And it's
like
kinda
that.
I
odd
missed
because-
that from Friday the 13th. Now,
Yep.
if you're carrying the gas,
You do
jog.
jog. Right.
Yeah.
Your character's just walking around normally like he's an absolute badass while he's getting chased.
Right. Hey, Sylvie, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How are you?
All right. I know Dahlia's grabbing a drink. Chiba's taking a poop.
Oh my. Perfect. Thank you for the follow. Chiz, how are you?
I think Tater's getting
Potato
coffee.
raid.
No, I'm here.
Potato.
Oh,
Hello.
okay.
How was your stream?
I
What were you
don't think I
playing?
can drink coffee this part of the day. I'd be bouncing off the walls.
That's okay.
It's just because the GIF you put.
Oh, yeah.
I don't drink coffee
Pumpkin Panda,
or
how
have
are
any,
you?
but I'm just gonna make a quick coffee and I'll be back in about.
You
half
should
an
go
hour.
stare at some coffee, Kill. Played some Faz. Nice. We
Stare
are
at the
playing
beans.
Killer
Caress
Clowns
the
with rest of the
Phil's gonna
Midnight
go make
Society
some,
crew.
some darkened water.
4 a.m. Oh my gosh.
I think I need to stop
But
finding other
anything
people in the
for
game.
Faz,
I
oh
keep
my
finding
God.
people stuck and they can't move. I must be a bad
Linz,
coin or
hello.
something.
You're
Oh
saved.
yeah, you found Flash too. That's funny.
We saved all
What?
Yes.
What happened?
True.
But then I keep finding people stuck. I think I'm a bad coin.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm on a porch. Olive's
if-
like
if
just
we're
standing there
stuck,
randomly.
What we should do is the clown can cocoon you and then let somebody else resurrect them and then just give them a chance to
I
run away.
tried to entice clowns over, but Salem was on a mission to.
Perfect shadow. Thank you for the love.
Well, okay, you gotta pick somebody who's
I hate
not
clowns,
a
but the game
DVD,
seems so much fun.
toxic
It is.
streamer.
It's.
Oh my god,
I
I'm
can't
getting
speak.
toxic.
It's hard for me
I'm
to.
a nice
Well, to
little
be
player.
fair,
It's hard
to
for
be
me to
fair,
speak to it
he
because
was
I don't
down.
have a
was
fear
gonna
for
say,
clowns.
You came back to get him before. I was like, my God.
I was also gonna say Chicks wasn't a whole lot better as a killer either.
That's very true.
Chicks wasn't much better.
Oh, I'm not. No, no. I needed some Chiba and my candy is all it was.
Ooh, okay.
Chinggis
I
is
took
a
a mallet this time, so I can
Chinggis is
do
a hard
finishing
calm
move.
kind of guy.
Excuse me?
I heard him multiple times. Over here, over here on the side. He's over here. He's walking. Nope, he's running. He's running. He's grabbing the thing. He's doing this. Look, oh my god.
I'm not gonna
Now, for
lie,
eight
that's not the
pieces.
type of calm I thought you were mentioning, and I was confused.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry.
Hard calm.
Oh my.
Corn
My
cob?
heart calm.
Calm.
Yeah.
Calm.
Calm.
All right.
Like he's
wait,
calm?
hurry up.
Like his nipple?
Calm. Could not be more calmer. His nipples are calm.
More calmer.
More calmer? Is that not the right way to say it? More calmer. I am more calm.
You're gonna
What did-
give
what did I say?
Olive
What did
a
Olive
yeah.
I'm more calmer.
Is there a word that instead of
Ruby,
saying
thank you
more
for the
calm?
follow.
No, you say more for words that you can't add the ER to. Okay,
Oh,
we're
I'm
not
sorry. I
gonna-
didn't know
we're
this
not
was
doing
high
we're
school
not
English
doing
class.
Real quick, who hasn't been clowned yet? You guys should be clowned.
I haven't.
I've been both.
I was just
Good
letting
job.
random. I was just letting fate decide it, but like if I can do it if you guys want me to.
I haven't been clowned yet
Be
either,
the
but I think
clown,
that'd be. It
I
pretty much guarantees your survival.
So you're
That
saying
sounds
you
good
don't
to me,
ever
yeah.
want to try to be the
That's
clown?
fact.
Great, sounds great.
Who's saying that?
Hold on, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Everyone's
Oh, wait.
saying that.
You've got to unready, Olive.
I don't even know how to do it. Oh.
Like that.
Oh, there you
Steve.
go.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you're in.
Just keep in mind that when you're using that left click, you have
So
to
you're
hold it
making
on
me.
them.
You're making me be one with Chiba. Okay.
It's gonna be great.
What does that mean?
Nothing. Anything.
Whoever the third clown is gonna have a blast.
Well, whoever the third clown is doing all the work.
The shoulders are going to be real sore after the round.
It's gonna be me. I have a sneaky. That's not me.
It's me.
Oh. Have fun, Mr. Chinggis.
What is this? I don't see any clowns.
Okay. And I'm in the middle of the
clowns see me.
frackin' woods. Oh, hey, how are you?
Hello?
Delicious.
You want a popsicle?
I have a spark plug already.
Jesus. Okay. I don't have shit. What the fuck?
That's
We're
okay.
literally in the
I
middle of the
wasn't
woods. I
expecting
don't
you
know where to go.
There's a bear shit in the wood?
Does a bear shit in the woods?
Yeah, I can confirm actually I stepped in it just now.
Oh, okay. Watch your step.
So we can use this for a bow?
Can always use one of these.
Yep. Oh, hey! Yeah, there's not much I can do, yeah. You guys, we're louder when we're in, like, this killer comms thing. Who called me an asshole? I heard that. That was someone's character. Hey, asshole. Hey! Oh! Wait, what does this do? I just picked up one of the ornament things, the fuzzy testicles.
This will help me for sure.
All right, Flash. I got 2 spark plugs. If we find the portal, we're good. Oh my god. All right, we gotta find water for a boat.
He was just sitting in the bathroom and he just was running around the house talking about furry testicles.
I called him an asshole. He said, "Who called me an asshole?"
All right. I don't know where to go. We could go out the window, I guess.
I don't. Hey, where's the water?
Oh fuck! Hold on.
Oh. You might have to go out the front door with that.
Yeah.
How dare you! Are you fucking serious, man?
Why can I hear that so goddamn well?
I've been killed. I am the killer.
All right, Tate, we're playing Ring Around the House. Where'd you go, Tater?
You're on the other side?
Yeah, I'm coming. Do you have 2 spark
I don't know
plugs
where the
on
water
you?
is. I do. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know. We're ready to go already. We just gotta find the boat.
Maybe we go this way? I see them over there.
I think I smell seawater this way.
Okay.
No way. I just got a knife. We're cracked. Oh, water. Okay.
Do we go across? Where? I don't have a weapon.
Uh-oh. We need to replace that missing part. Yikes. Yes.
Are we both capable
This
of
isn't going anywhere with
at
that
the
part
same
missing.
time? Are we good to leave right now?
All right. We could just leave right now if we wanted.
Let's get in the boat and wait for somebody.
Man, please start. Please start.
All right.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and get in first. So you should have the prompt to like hold space to leave.
Yeah, we have space for one more, right?
Yeah, we got space for one more.
So a sec, yeah. So they do have the capability of cotton candying you when you're on here, like that right there. So, hey, how's it going? Yeah, you can fuck right off.
Bye.
I was gonna wait, but unfortunately, she ruined the party. What else do we have?
Golly, are you dead?
Oh, she's probably watching Coffee. John Coffee.
See if I can hook Rems up with something.
Also don't know how I feel about when we get to this screen, how my mouse is capable of going across all my screens.
Mark.
I didn't think they could get you when you were sitting on the boat. I'm pretty sure that they can cotton candy you. Look at Graham. Look at Graham.
That's what Chingus looked like.
Mark said some of the cotton candy.
Rems is sitting behind it.
He had no idea.
Grammy, thank you.
Welcome back.
Oh, Mark's character looks great.
Kill. Do you have a
Run.
I didn't have anything of importance, so they're not missing out on anything. Pop him one right in the kisser. Pow. See, I hate that so much. So the clowns have the ability, when you're shooting at them, if you use as a clown that supercharge ability thing, you're invincible for a short amount of time.
Yes.
Here, we could do some mini games while we're waiting. Whoops. I don't know what the point of this game is. I guess it speeds it up. I don't know. Fucking tennis ball. He's more than welcome to drop it.
You did it. Nice
I
job.
wasn't paying attention. Shit.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. Olive.
Hello.
I feel so sticky. What's going on?
No! Help me! I'm trying to. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Damn it!
Hold up now.
Come on. No.
The game is giving me shit to give to them.
Oh, where'd my stick go?
No.
Who's screaming? Is that Olive? Shit. Ooh, shotgun. Yeah, reload. There you go. Hell yeah. Get him, Salem. Get him, Salem. Kick his ass, Seabass.
Stop it!
Leave me alone! Shiva said, stop it. Fuck. Give me something sharp. Give me a knife. Go. There. Blast him. Blast him. Blast his ass.
Shit.
Do you hear that gun, dude? Fucking
It's like
relentless.
impossible to get a knife in this little mini.
I know, I'm trying.
I know. That's what I'm trying to do too.
Yeah!
I died.
Ooh, a wooden branch. There you go, Kill.
Oh, amazing. Thank you, Flash. Bit disappointed it wasn't a baseball, though.
Oh, hopefully I can redeem myself.
I've gotten bored with tennis balls.
I hope he kills him with the stick. Here, that'll make him better. Run. I'll say if he kills him with the stick, he better apologize to me.
Come hither, Kill!
revolver. Ooh.
No way.
I'm hooking him up. Shoot his ass. Kick his ass,
all right.
Seabass. Yes. Yes.
No.
Whoop.
Oh shit. Dead end. Don't go that way. It's a dead end.
He told the clowns, hey, don't go that way. It's a dead end.
Get kill! Get kill! Get kill! Yes!
Damn it, Kill, I tried.
Holy
I'm not
shit!
paying attention. I'm just hitting this. I hate this sequence bullshit. Get me away from it. Wait, is this Kill? Here you go, Kill. Hold on.
Where's the closest one? It does.
Where are you going?
I gave him
I don't know. I'm trying to climb a mountain. I've got this. You stop it, Kill. You stop talking into your furry
We
testicle.
have killed.
Your furry testicle.
Yeah, I got to kill. I just can't figure out how to climb the fucking mountain here.
Eat my
Second, I'll be right back.
Oh my god. Oh, a cheeseburger. Here, Graham, have a cheeseburger.
I'm just eating. Don't mind me. Some Burger King.
I love you, Graham.
Eat some Burger King.
I'm gonna handle you with care. I have a Graham. I'm gonna carry him. I'm gonna handle him with care.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh god, I trapped him. Oh god, Graham. Oh god. Oh god. Press tab. More.
That's not gonna help Graham. It's not gonna help them. It's not gonna help. I might as well get rid of it. Discard. Unfortunately. I need a sharp object for Grammy.
Oh my god, thank you for the key card.
No! I finally got Grandma Fire Poker, but he's got a full inventory.
Oh no!
No!
Another action arrived. I think I'm...
None of them have inventory space.
I'll set you free.
Oh, Mork is freeing them. Mork's freeing Kill.
Run!
Oh my god, again. Well played.
They have a minute 30.
Can you drink the energy drink while you're cocooned?
No.
No.
Oh. Dang. Okay. Well, that's my fault then, because I gave him the key card.
I'm gonna have me some fun with this.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Dang.
Totally do some damage with this.
Sheba. Sheba.
Shit. Why is he yelling Chiba?
Here, Chiba, 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 Chiba. That's a baseball.
It was a tennis ball.
Wait, oh, how do I get there?
Get it right.
Oh, don't fall.
Doesn't that show you the hatch where it spawns at the end of the round?
Yeah, it shows you the truck in the last few seconds.
Oh
They
my
might
god.
have been too far away. How are you, Michaela?
GG. Whew. You guys are tough. Those clowns were naturals.
Mm-hmm.
Natural what?
Foreign killers.
Natural born clown.
Just clowning around. Oh my god, look how close I am to level 33. This is some bullshit. Doing good? Saturday? Samesies. Samesies. Early on in the round, it was really, really funny because Chiba went following Tater, ran into a house and was chasing him and didn't know I was there. And I was hiding in the bathroom and I just hear him go, "Hey, what's this furry testicle?"
Oh my god.
Does anybody need to customize?
Oh yeah, hold on 1 second.
I'm just looking in like, what do I do with this? And Chingus is like, oh, you go hook that. I was like, oh, okay. So I ran off and did that.
I didn't know you meant the cocoons. I didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah. I was like, oh, what's this?
We just got really lucky at the beginning of that round.
Yeah, we found everything right there at the beginning.
That was gonna
That's
have to be
awesome.
my last one. My son's upstairs by himself. His sister has gone out and he's like alone.
He's
So I
watching
can go
YouTube.
up there
He's
and
fine.
hang out with him. Huh?
He's watching FlashForce and Gremlin on YouTube.
Oh, that poor
No.
kid.
The poor kid.
Poor kid.
You should tell him to
Dahlia.
check out a Chiba vid.
Bye, Dahlia.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
Bye,
Thanks
Dahlia.
for having me.
Thank you
Bye,
for
guys.
I am good on customization right now. I don't have
Yeah,
that.
I'm kind of letting it ride.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good?
Oh.
Okay.
Wait,
I
wait,
just
wait,
unlocked
wait.
the tank, so I'm going to
Yeah,
try him
good.
if I become clown.
Oh.
Select
What up,
clown.
Flatch?
Do it.
I'm good. How are you?
I still
I don't
have
I
think there's
added
anything I
the
would
clown
change.
car as my ability because I heard this thing is really slow.
The clown. What's really slow?
The clown
The,
call, that's
um,
amazing.
The tank, the big round clown.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm not the lobby leader anymore. I forgot.
You don't get that till
Chingus.
37. Okay. You don't get that till 37. Okay. I'm not gonna be the last one. We are all learning. It's good. I feel like there's things I still am missing that I don't know how to do. I feel like I need to watch some videos. That's what I feel. I feel like I need to watch some videos on it. What's that sound?
The Suburbs.
Sorry, did anybody else want to join, or me?
Not that I know
I
of.
don't know. Yeah, we have one spot. Yeah.
Docs and Gremlins chat talk. He's trying to install right now, but he's not sure it's going to get
Oh,
done.
God. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Well, thank goodness he has that extra hard drive.
Hey, there's a lot of space on there.
It'll be ready by
And the
next
extra
week.
RAM, too.
I found extra terabytes for him. He should be good. Literal terabytes.
He needs a new PC.
We're going to do the
at some point.
suburbs. I don't think we've done suburbs yet.
No, I don't think we
Burbs?
did. We almost did.
Doc!
Oh wait, I forgot. I was gonna do Clint. He's a big boy.
Tater Clowns.
What is
There
wrong
you
with
go.
you?
Yeah, I just unlocked a new gun, so I want to try.
Nice.
Dude, are they picking on my RAM?
Are they picking on my RAM? Oh, poor sweet Doc. It's not me. Oh my.
Oh my God, what is that tank?
Oh my Lanta.
Whoa!
He's a thick boy.
Oh,
Send in the clown. Holy.
I have to save other people.
No, we don't. We have to save ourselves. Fuck them. How do I get this lawnmower? Get me out of here. Is that a brick? Oh, no, it's shells. Okay. Oh my God. So I need a shotgun. Is that what we're saying? What's that sound?
I can probably use this against the clowns.
Send in the clowns. Oh, what the fuck? I can't open the tackle box? It's not a little thing in there? This game's so unrealistic. I can't believe it. Oh no, Olive killed Gearhead Bot. How could she? What? Are you fucking serious? Jesus Christ, they're right there.
You ain't getting any further till you remove that cotton candy.
Going for it.
Wesker's got a sexy hit for you.
F it.
Spark plugs, turn this thing on.
We're gonna help others.
Can always use one of these.
Oh, someone give me a key.
Just what I needed.
Son of a bitch. Fuck it. There you go.
You saved me? Oh, thank you.
Welcome,
Thank you.
welcome. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm trying. Oh, I got a spark plug. Oh no, you got the spark plug.
Time to fire this baby up and get it going.
Come on. Turn over.
Get that thing working. All aboard! Time for everyone to hop on and hightail it out of here.
I don't know where Chiba went. Chiba? 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 Oh, thank you for the tennis ball. Chiba? Chiba? Hey, do you know where Chiba is? All right. You could be a real hero, resurrect us. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, hi, Flash.
Oh, hi, Mark. Chinga said you could be a real hero, resurrect us. I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
Lies and slander.
I don't know
So
how
I
to
got
do
a
that.
popsicle for Chiba.
Oh, well. Where is Chiba? Wait, what? Why can't I switch to him?
Yeah, I just got the no signal screen for Chiba.
We can't. They won't let us have cameras in the bathroom. Hi, Z.
Chiba just ran past the resurrection machine.
I can't see him. I see one player alive. One cocooned and one alive.
Mork's alive and Chiba is in
A cocoon.
cocoon, yeah.
You said Chiba just ran past the resurrection machine.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
I was
but
on
how's
Chiba,
Chiba
but now he's cocooned.
Oh. How's Clowns going? It's good.
Mork doesn't have any weapons.
Yeah, but they have a popsicle.
Fuck yeah, popsicle.
Did you die or escape? I escaped.
I feel much
I
better
haven't got
now.
a baseball. That's the problem.
And that's tennis ball.
I mean, it stuns the clowns. It's good for escape.
All right, so how do you resurrect people? Where is the resurrection
The
machine?
resurrection machine has a large rainbow-colored tower on the top of it. And it also shoots a blue light up into the sky that you can see.
I see a pink light in the sky. Is that where it is?
Yeah. Now the pink light is the that's where the clowns hook the cotton candy.
Okay. So there's a blue light in
Yeah.
the sky.
The blue light in the sky is what shows you where the resurrection machine is.
Okay.
And then you rip the candy off of it, and then you just do some skill checks, and it resurrects the dead people.
Okay.
I was letting Chip get me because he wanted to test his new gun, and then Salem beat the crap out of him. Tried to save me. It's hilarious to
Oh,
watch.
I see the blue light. Oh, I see
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you see it over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if Mork went over there and ripped the candy off of it, Salem, Kill, and I would be back in the game.
I feel like the
and
clown.
have
Do you
to
think the
find a way
clown
out.
sees Mork crouching like this?
I don't know, but that would be pretty funny.
Mork looks like they really need
They
some
need to
gold
take a poop?
bond.
Oh.
Like their thighs are just like really itching. I don't know if they see them.
No, they generally won't unless you catch them. It's actually pretty hard to spot a human that's not making noise. Don't throw your compass. Don't do it.
Diversion.
I mean, I don't blame them earlier. I meant to use my compass and I threw it. So.
Right, I was threatening Dolly
No,
the other game of throwing a cheeseburger at her.
I don't know.
And that's the resurrection
I don't
machine right there.
know.
I want to bring my friends home.
Oh wait. Should we, oh
Mark,
yeah,
use
yeah,
the
oh
revival.
yeah.
Oh, they're gonna let
They're gonna
Mark
let you do it, Mark. Do it.
Off this, then you gotta use it.
Do the
Mark,
thing.
do it, Mark.
You're
You are
gonna
the
kill me,
chosen
right?
one.
You're
So 5 of us, including the bot, are
let's
getting
take
ready to
forever.
get brought back in.
Oh.
Oh look.
Dun, 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 dun.
Try it.
Go ahead.
You jumped in and it stopped me.
Work harder. Faster.
I'm doing it.
Look at the
Push the
encouragement from the
button.
clowns. This is so nice.
Starring Graham as Homelander.
All right, friends, get ready. We're
Hacking
back
the
in.
main
Do I come back
Yeah, we're
in even
back.
if I just escaped?
No, you don't.
Okay.
No, you
Oh, you're
escaped.
yeah.
I see, I'm not getting
Midnight Heights are
resurrected. That wouldn't make any
coming around,
sense.
sir.
You can
Phew,
summon us
I
items,
could
though.
barely fit my RAM in this chat. Oh, hi, Doc.
Here they come.
Let's
There
go.
they go, one by
Oh,
one,
shit.
coming back to
Okay.
life.
Fine, elephant.
I didn't come back because I didn't.
That's cute, isn't it? Oh my god, don't kill me.
Hi, Sir Dockerton. Oh, look. Oh, Mark, I think he just had the same thought that I did. Grab the skateboard. That would have been really cool. Oh, now I should really play the games because now I can really benefit people. How's the download coming, Doc? Crap.
I'll save this for later.
Who wants a cheese? You want a cheeseburger. Now I can give everybody a baseball.
Clowns beware. I'm armed and dangerous.
Wow, that was totally with the other side. That's not the other side. What the? Whatever, I don't even care. is some bullshit. That's so cool. You can still help out after you escape. Yes. If you're dead or if you escape, you can still help by giving people things. Watch. I'm going to give Chiba a brick.
Batter up, clowns.
You play these little mini games if you want to. You don't have to.
What I need.
Don't hit me with the bot. It's a okay. Okay, Shiva.
Okay.
No,
stop it! I take it back! I take it back!
Now look at that.
Okay, well that wasn't fair.
Did you hear him? He's muffled. He said, "Oh, that's not fair." Dude, you get a popsicle. I like giving Kill things. He's very appreciative.
Better get a new one so it'll work again.
All right, we need that one. We need this one, and this one. Shit. They have 2 minutes. They have 2 minutes to escape. Off to work. See ya, Tika. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know who this would be helpful for. Kill, maybe?
Great. Just what I wanted.
Oh, she had. It's not gonna be helpful to anybody. Literally nobody. We'll try another one. Oh, it's this stupid game again. Shit. Interesting. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Some of the mini games I really don't like and I don't care for. This one is stupid. I hate this mini game. It's dumb. Give me some sharp. Didn't Salem... I'm a little confused. Didn't Salem have the key? Why can't I spectate Salem right now? Oh, there's...
I can't either. Oh, no, I can. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, that was weird. Now, I'm a little confused because...
Oh, he ran.
Oh, yeah, ran. Because Salem, I thought, had the key for the gate. Wasn't Salem at the gate?
I have no idea.
Just your
Why'd you
favorite?
dress like a cop? Can you do that?
Wow.
I'm a little confused. Okay, next time
Pretty
if
much
there's
all
a bunch
dead
of people
now,
dead, we'll have to pay attention to
I
the
got
rest.
out at the last second.
Your
They let me.
head, the bot is the only one. That's what it says for me.
Take it away,
Yeah,
Gearhead.
it's just kind of stopped.
Let's go,
stuck.
Gearhead!
You got this, Gearhead.
I guess
Not
I'll play
real,
this
but
mini
you're
game
real.
while I wait.
Hello.
Yeah, why
It says
can't we
he's
watch
dead.
their
Yeah.
POV? For weird.
Gearhead's dead.
They're dead or responding. What the
What
hell
do
is
you want,
happening?
child? They ratted you
Can you
out.
guys
Yeah, I had
hear
like
me?
a weird.
What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
I
can
had
hear you.
audio.
It's just,
Yeah, it's like
I think I was meant to unalive, but I actually escaped. And it's just
Weird.
stuck, and it shows
Yeah.
me in
Glitch in
a
the Matrix.
no zone here.
Yeah, I'm like
That's
in like I see a
That's fair.
multicolor screen and then there's a weird sound in the back.
No, she
That's what I hear.
Like a looping sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hear the electrical stuff.
This is the unlimited mini games version.
Cool. It's a game within a game.
It's a blast. Can Gearhead leave?
I don't know. Gearhead, can you hear us?
Well, the clowns are having fun.
Is Grem one of them so we can actually
Grem's
see
a-
the... Okay,
yeah.
yeah. We can see Grum's POV, I guess.
Fighting with rotator.
I think I'd want to die on purpose to play some of the sweet mini
I
games.
think we might need to kill the client and
Yeah.
join on Grem, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Should we tell Grum?
Shooby, shooby,
Yeah,
shooby.
let me jump
it
in this
happened.
chat.
Wait.
I'll do it.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Wedgie,
it.
thank you for the 8 months.
Okay.
Thank you for the sub, friendo. Everybody's leaving.
We leaving.
Oh,
We're leaving.
Bye, friends.
Yeah, okay, bye. Young lady, hello, friend. Well, that was weird. I think we're joining on Grammy. We were stuck, and it might have been the bot's fault. We think it's the bot's fault. We're going to blame the bot. The bot sounds like it was at fault. What a stinky bot.
Oh, yeah.
Join on Grim. Roger that, sir. Stupid
Hello?
bot. Hello?
Hello? Okay, I'll be right back.
Gonna go watch some Coffee Brew.
Yes. Be back in an hour. Enjoy.
Hello?
Hello?
Are we watching Coffee?
Watching a brew.
I was just going to watch some coffee beans.
Playing the bot always, I will.
Solid entertainment.
Don't tell Izzy I'm gonna eat a couple of her beans.
I'm about there. Like 2 hours, I think, then I'll be good for another coffee.
Don't tell.
Gotta spread it out.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, he, how are you?
Oh, hey, how are you?
We're stuck in cotton candy limbo.
Yeah, that was a wild ride. Does that always happen, or is that just a glitch with the bots?
That was the first time it happened for me.
That seemed like a glitch, yeah.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
letting Chinggis rejoin. That's weird.
Maybe he needs to fully restart the game. I don't know if he did that.
Yeah.
Maybe. Love this movie. I was excited to see the
Maybe
game
went to
coming out.
mow the
Yeah,
lawn.
I really liked the movie too.
He might have. He was talking about it.
He said it won't let me join after restarting the game.
Oh, he already fully
Yeah.
restarted. Interesting. So maybe I need to restart? I don't know.
I mean, we all
Is
joined.
there... was
Yeah,
there
that lobby was borked.
update?
Interesting.
Oh, wait. He's just restarting again. Let's see if that works.
Okay.
That was so funny. We were just running around Sugar Paradise.
So
Maybe
I gotta
like
say,
restart,
Right,
close
Willy
down
Wonka.
Steam,
Calm
and
down.
start Steam.
Willy Wonka.
for the clowns, the initial gun is awful, and everyone after it is so much better.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, it was so much better.
The
What
one
do you
that shoots
unlock?
the 5
The
things
other
at
ones.
once is super strong. It's just close range.
What level do you need to be for that? Like 20 or something?
I think,
I think
the
that
one
was
that shoots
12.
5. Yeah, it's like 12, so you probably have it now.
Over 9,000 at least.
I'll be close. I think I'm level 9. 1,000!
I'm gonna fully close my game out and then see if maybe that will allow Chinggis to join. I'll do a quick BRB.
I'm gonna go
Are
learn to
you-
parallel park real quick.
It's bugged. It won't let me join after restarting the game. Oh yeah, I think I already read that part. So what happened now? Honestly, I might need to call it there because I don't know what's happening. I don't know either. I might need to actually call it there because I need to start helping. The family just got home. I was basically waiting for them to get home. He's starting a new lobby. Chinggis, I think I'm gonna have to call it there, dude. I gotta help with getting dinner prepared and cleaning up and all that jazz. Yeah, if you guys are gonna keep going, that's awesome. But yeah, I'm probably gonna call it there, especially if the game's starting to bug out and be really weird. Let them know. Thank you. Tell them thank you for playing. Always a blast. I appreciate it. I'm glad we got to play. Tell Gremmy thank you. Tell Mr. Gremmy Grem thank you. All right. I'm starving, so I'm probably done too. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let us go find out where we're going. Thank you, Mr. Chinggis. We'll definitely have to play again. Do we know if Gremmy's still going? Is Gremmy still going? You're welcome for the baseballs, Mr. Kill. Is it not letting people rejoin? Oh, I don't know. I know that Graham has Chinggis and Tater in a lobby. I think he's ending too. Okay. Okay. All right. Then I tell you what, I know where we're going to go. All right, friends. I'll call it too for myself. Thank you for playing, Salem. Appreciate you, friend. All right. Let us get the raid commands. If you're not subbed, there you are. If you are subbed, there you go. Creepy little tier 3. There you go. We are going to go say hi to another midnight peep. We're going to go say hi to Make It Rain. Thank you, Morky Mork. Make It Rain is playing the Dark Pictures Anthology. Really, really good looking games. Really good looking games. So let's go say hi to Rain. Let's keep the Midnight Society love a trucking. Let's keep it going. Keep her going. But guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for the love today. Appreciate you. Way to go, Chiba. You succeeded. You're great. We love you. I will. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. We'll be back for more tomorrow. Back with our Sunday best. We'll see what's going on. I'm gonna talk to Tater. I think the plan was originally to do the Murky Divers game. We'll see if that's still happening or not. Okay? We'll see if that's still happening or not. It should be. If it doesn't, I will keep you guys posted. It is. And make sure to check your butthole. Thank you, Ben. And then Monday we have early access to the Phasmo update. Very early stream, very early. But friends, you're amazing. I appreciate you guys. You're awesome. If you're not in the Discord already, the Discord is there. The rest of the socials are there. I will see you guys later. Let's say hi to Rain. You guys are amazing. I love you all.